How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Matchday Live. We've got a big week ahead of us. Leicester starts that week. We've got Liverpool and Aston Villa to come, but this is the game we're going to focus on today. We need the 3 points, and I'm with a few of the regulars. I've got Souls to my right hand side. How's it going?
Big up. Yeah, excited.
Let's do the round.
Yeah, I love the claps.
Excited, but exciting game today. It's gonna be a difficult game, but excited to see how it all unfolds.
Yeah, James. Obviously, you was on the starting 11 as well.
James, don't forget my clap.
Still, I was just saying, still taken aback by Leicester's 11. Of course, you see that, it gives you a little bit more hope, but you still never write them off. So yeah,
we're going to talk about Leicester's 11 as well, because it is a bit of a weird one. But first and foremost, Shah.
Woo! I'm back, baby.
Was you on the starting 11?
I wasn't on the starting 11.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling happy. No Vardy amongst the Leicester squad, so
no Vardy, no Tielemans,
that's always good news.
Exactly.
Ndidi, there's a lot of players there.
Yeah.
So really,
surprisingly, I left out.
Still a decent team though. It's not to be underestimated. Still, I'm thinking, what is Rodgers' tactics here? Why is he rotated? Is he looking to go more defensive? Is he looking to hit us on a counter?
I think he's looking at the Conference League.
That's what I was thinking.
He's looking at the Conference League. I think they played Rennes. Did they beat them 1-0?
Yeah, 1-0. Oh, was it 2-0?
It might have been 1-0.
1 or 2-0.
It was 1-0. It was 1-0 against Rennes.
So they've had the Conference League on Thursday. I think they know that they're not going to get top 6 this season. The league are taking unbelievable sort of run of form for them to do that. And I think they're thinking, if we win the Conference League, we're in the Europa League, and then that's
best avenue into Europe for them next year.
Yeah, they could well win the Conference League. So I think that's what it's based. I didn't think he'd surprise this. He rotated this much. That's what surprises me. It's one thing bringing in like Mendy for Ndidi, but then you keep Tielemans or part of your spine. But all of them, and they got Albright on the right list, and Albright has been a very dependable Premier League player for a long time. But I fear Ademola Lookman more. Yeah, I hope I don't live to regret saying that. But so interesting. I know you're a big fan of Daka as well, but we know Iheanacho can cause problems. So
they got
still a good team out.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. There's still threats there to worry about.
It's still, I think it's a very top team they've got today. I think Iheanacho is going to be a big sort of looking point as well. I think Lookman, I rate him a top player. I think he's been causing trouble for Leicester all season. He's been one of the main goal threats as well, and I think he can get a goal out of nothing. That's one thing that Lookman can do. Plenty of times this season I've been watching Leicester and they haven't been that good over the 90, and then just Lookman comes on and gives them a goal out of nowhere. So we've got to watch out for him. But we do have a better team. I think we should beat them. Not comfortably, but I think we should definitely beat them.
It was 2-0 by the way against Rennes. Iheanacho scored in the 93rd. So yeah. And as you mentioned about them not being great across the 90, and they conceded 14 shots to Rennes that game. I didn't watch it. I mean, stats don't tell you everything, but they have been a weird team this season, Leicester.
Very weird team,
really weird side. They beat Liverpool 1-0, and Rodgers kind of reminded everyone that he still has that in him. But look at the capitulation against Spurs. They were terrible. I know we're going a few months back now, and they're in better form now, but yeah, they're a strange side, and they were on the brink of Champions League twice for 2 years in a row. So across 24 months of football, they have shown they're a very good side. It's just this year they're not quite at it.
So it's a good team, but in a bad place at the moment. That's how I see it. Sure, you know what? Let me just read out the Arsenal lineup off the top of my head. Ramsdale's in goal. Cedric's at right back. Any update on Tomiyasu?
Still not available. I think Arteta was saying that hopefully he's not too far, but they've been very coy on it.
Yeah.
I think all we know is it was a calf issue. He recovered. He got another calf issue because I think he was meant to be back before. Even I think there was a chance he was going to be back for Wolves away. Yeah,
the first. He was meant to be.
Which was 4 Premier League games ago. Yeah. So we are. I mean, he's a good 2-3 weeks behind schedule. So don't know.
Even with Wolves at home as well. Apparently, he was going to come back for that. But
it's best for them to take their time because he came back from that other injury and then he took another knock again.
At one point, I thought Tomiyasu being out was a big problem. I remember at one point I thought if we were to lose him in particular across that back four, it was our biggest loss. Because I think sort of Cedric has been a liability at times for Arsenal, but I think, I'll be honest, Cedric surprised me since Tomiyasu's been out.
I think even last year, Cedric was my choice for right back. You know what it is with Cedric? He come in at a time when he was crying out for a new right back, and he didn't settle in well. We gave him the contract. He came officially.
Had an injury as well, didn't he? I don't think he played. Like, made his debut in Project Restart. I think it was like July.
Yeah. So it hasn't been the best of starts for him, but once you have a team that's functioning more, and not just in that position, but around that position too, it's easier to slot in. And that's what Cedric's done well this season in place of Tomiyasu. Tavares did it earlier in the season in place of Tierney. Cedric's done it in place of Tomiyasu this calendar year. I can't lie, at the moment, you know, I'd move into next season with Tomiyasu and Cedric as our backup right back. I don't really see much of an issue there.
I agree.
Over other areas we need to improve.
I would look to get more of a like for like with Tomiyasu. I feel like they're just a bit too. Well, no, sorry, not like for like. I don't mean that. I mean, if he wants his right back to be a kind of inverted fullback and all that, then you probably want someone who's a little bit more secure than Cedric. I don't know, a little bit more defensively. Yeah, if he's going to be one of the three at the back. At the moment, what we're seeing him do is get up and down, which, by the way, I like because we need different options. But I like Cedric, and when we kind of complain about Arteta sometimes, obviously everything's been going pretty much great this season. But a lot of last season, we were calling for Cedric, and he played Bellerin loads. Then Chambers came in; he's outlasted both of them, and we were there saying, Cedric's our best right back. Why don't we give him more game time? So I'm glad to see he's getting a little bit of the respect he deserves. But he's up against Harvey Barnes today, so that's a real test.
That is a test,
Big challenge.
In terms of Leicester and their lineup, that's the biggest threat. But to continue Arsenal's, Ben White, Gabriel in the middle, Tierney left back, Xhaka Partey in the middle, Odegaard in front of them, Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Lacazette up top. Shah, where's the difference going to be made then? Is it Saka again this week?
Do you know, Saka's just been outstanding. Like, literally every match he turns up. I don't ever doubt him. You know, he deserves his name on the team sheet. But we've got some good talents there. Odegaard, Martinelli, you know, all our youngsters always turning up, representing for us. Our last game, Odegaard was my man of the match. What he does, not just going forward, but tracking back and everything, superb player.
And they've got Emil Smith-Rowe on the bench today. He returns as well. So off the bench, Pepe, Emil Smith-Rowe if we need a goal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Smith-Rowe made a difference in our last matchup against Leicester as well this season. So I think definitely we should see some game time from him today. Yeah, he scored. Yeah, an amazing goal as well. Look, I think I'm happy with the lineup. We've now got a structured 11 that I think Arteta is comfortable with and sort of knows how to set it up. It's going to be interesting to see sort of how we approach the game. I know we've got Pepe as well that we can bring on, who's been on decent form. But yeah, I think the only thing for me today is going to be, I know Leicester are going to attack, and I think against Watford we did have some quite vulnerable moments, and Watford did have some quite good chances, and we need to make sure we don't make any silly mistakes, especially not like we did last week against Watford, where balls going over the top. We've got people watching the ball as well, because they will capitalise. And
I fully agree.
Because I'm telling you, Leicester have a lot better goal scorers than Watford do. If they get a half chance, they'll score it.
I was very praising of Arsenal's performance last week against Watford, because if you're going to go and attack and score the kind of goals we're scoring and be free flowing, you're going to concede something at the back. Only the very, very best can sort of be that good, aggressive going forward and mop up everything defensively. So people kind of worrying about White and Gabriel, I thought, look, Arsenal are just going for it more, and it's good to see. But against Leicester, you're right. The openings that Watford created, because there weren't that many chances, but more openings, more moments where they're kind of running out our back four. I agree. I think even with a rotated 11, Barnes, Iheanacho, Maddison, they'll make you pay for it more than Watford have a talented front three, but they'll make you pay for it more. It ended up being Decore who scored. So we do need to be switched on at the back. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Looking at the lineup for Leicester, Schmeichel's in goal, Thomas left back, Pereira right back, we've got Soyuncu and Amate centre backs, Mendy in front with Dewsbury Hall, Maddison on the left side, Barnes on the right side, Albright and Iheanacho up top. Obviously on the bench they got Daka, Lookman, Perez, Tielemans. They've got a few options off the bench as well. But
is Maddison on the bench as well?
No, he's starting.
Oh, Maddison's starting.
Okay. He's starting.
There's a comment from Ali, says Diaz versus Cedric James this week, can't wait, and he's put the popcorn emoji. Listen,
I've actually been hearing that a lot. A lot of my Liverpool friends have been saying that about.
I said this in the starting 11. I beg Tomiyasu's back for that game. I want Tomiyasu one-on-one with Diaz. Listen, Cedric, what he's offered going forward has been great recently, but I don't want him one-on-one defending with Diaz. I don't know if there's a more electric player in the league.
Very direct, very direct. Yeah, I think he reminds me of that sort.
Potentially, yeah.
He reminds me of that sort of player. He gets the ball and his first thought is, let me run at that defender, try and skin him, try and bend him. Yeah, someone like Maximum Sterling.
But I think he's
controlled.
Yeah, a bit more.
And the thing is, I love those sort of wingers that get the ball and their first thought is, let me take on a defender.
Direct, isn't it?
Yeah, direct defender. And obviously, I know Saka's quite similar to that, but Saka uses more sort of power dribbling, a lot more strength to try and get past his players. But those players that are quite nibbly, quite small, low centre of gravity, quite electric on the wings, those are very, very hard to play against. So
then again, you know, when Tomiyasu played against Liverpool last time, you know, one of their goals came from his side. That was probably his worst game for us. I think, you know.
Liverpool always going to be difficult. Liverpool difficult.
Yeah. And am I right in thinking that's the only game he's played? He didn't play Burnley, so he's played like one Premier League game or two Premier League games in 2022. So we really, I think, because the games feel so far away, we maybe don't always notice that actually he's been out a long time. So anyway, I hope he's all right. But Cedric's done well.
Major here with the super chat. Big up AFTV. Come on, you Gunners. What did you guys predict?
I said 2-1.
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal. Yeah, I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet.
What kind of 2-1? 2-0 up, or is it going to be a bit tighter than that?
I'm thinking a 1-1, then 2-1.
Okay, cool. James?
Oh, I can't go through the Wolves fiasco again. The whole going 1-0 down and 1-0 Arsenal. I know. I go for the old ritual on Forever Arsenal. I go for a 1-1. Listen, Leicester are always a dangerous side, but I can't lie. Seeing the 11, I feel a little bit more encouraged. So go 1-0 Arsenal.
2-1, 1-0 Shah.
I'm going 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0.
Yeah, clean sheet well. Today. Yeah, 2 goals.
When was our last clean sheet? Burnley.
By Burnley, yeah.
0-0.
No, Wolves away.
Yeah.
And actually, we've been so unfortunate because Brentford, the Brentford clean sheet was robbed from us. I mean, I thought that was offside, but
it looked funny. Even the Wolves one, we just gave it to them.
Yeah, exactly. You know. Yeah. Last week, you know, an overhead kick and just an error at the back. So Arsenal have been good for a few more clean sheets, really, but at least we've been scoring goals.
I'm going for a 3-1 win.
3-1.
Yeah, and I think that Leicester's lineup really solidifies that. I said 3-1 before seeing the lineup, and that lineup now with a couple key threats out on top of Vardy. I think we should do it. Shress is going for a 2-1 win. It's very important to capitalise today, he says. Admit it, guys, I have to give credit to Mikel, but been very lucky and today we need to show we deserve this luck. Oh, you know, you do need some luck along the way as well to win.
You think we've been lucky? Is that what he's saying?
Well, he hasn't delved into why we've been lucky. But
I don't think we've been lucky, no. I think we've
it's been a roller coaster, mate.
I think we've had some very
one of the
convincing
few sides that hasn't had luck kind of get the luck. The Wolves game, right? People automatically go, 96th minute winner, luck. No, we absolutely pulled them apart all game. We deserved that win. We just
that doesn't paint the real picture. I think both Wolves.
What's lucky actually was the fact they hit the goalkeeper and went in. It was probably one. But that was lucky. But otherwise, look how many times United have been terrible. Like yesterday, not terrible, but not great. And Cristiano Ronaldo's got you through. That's luck. That's
exactly.
Maybe not luck's hard.
Even you look at the Chelsea game today. They waited until the 90th minute to score a goal. I think, look, in football there's always going to be some bit of luck that you're going to have to get ultimately. Some teams are luckier than others. Some teams have sort of individual players, individual talent like Ronaldo's and the people that can go and get a goal out of nothing if you're not playing well. But especially with Arsenal over the last few weeks, I think our last 4 or 5 games have been very convincing performances. I think we've done better over the 90. We haven't dropped off. Yeah, we've had some poor halves. But I think ultimately we haven't relied on individual brilliance to get us a goal. Ultimately we have created good chances, some good movements. You saw the goals against Watford last week. 3 absolutely amazing goals. That were team performance as well. So yeah, I think there's always going to be some aspect, but I think especially with us, with this young team, we haven't got that one player that's going to go and score us a goal. We have to really create as a team, and we got to all play well for us to end up winning the games.
I mean, look at where the goals are coming from. They're very shared.
Yeah,
they're shared around the team, which is a good thing. But you do wish every now and again that one player could bail you out.
If you look, you know what is about Arsenal on paper and in reality with your own eyes, this team is just missing two things: a striker that can score 20 a season, and a midfielder that can improve upon Xhaka.
Progress the
I
balls,
think, like I said, on paper, you look at it statistically and also the eye test, that's what's missing. Because like you said, the goals have been shared around. If you add a 20 goal a year striker, all right, a couple of goals might come off of an Odegaard or a Saka or whatnot.
Come on, boys.
We're off. Yeah,
and it's also a strong position.
And I think Turkish, you mentioned it. Those two positions are quite big positions as well. Those are two massive positions in football. Having a prolific striker,
Part of the spine, isn't it?
Yeah, and part of the spine. You're talking about the engine and the bonnet is important.
Fast start's crucial. Last two games, you think Watford had that goal disallowed early on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For offside, and then Wolves, I think, 8th, 9th minute or whatever.
Yeah, it was early.
They were 1-0 up at the Emirates, so yeah, need to be switched on.
Touch of Awesome says 1-0 Odegaard from 18 yards, a win, but a hard-fought win.
I'd love that.
I'll take it.
Well, I don't want to listen.
I'll take 3 points. Is all I care about.
Yeah,
is 3
same.
points, honestly.
Well done, White.
Especially after yesterday's result as well with Man United. We're 6th now. A win gets us back into the top 4. So we need to keep doing. Take it one game at a time.
You know, Cecil used to do his kind of, was it ones to watch or whatever?
Yeah. Danger Man.
Well, that was for the other team, but more for Arsenal. The two I'm looking at are, well, really Gabriel, but I'm going to chuck Ramsdale in there as well. I think the two of them have kind of been good, but by the standards they've set themselves this season,
No,
the last couple games haven't been brilliant.
They have been sloppy.
So
Gabriel cost us the Wolves goal.
Yeah.
Ramsdale was lucky not to cost us against Watford.
Yeah.
So
He's kept it on.
That looked like it went out.
Oh no,
It's out. See, look, even early on, you can see Leicester's game plan is to go all out to press us to.
I'm glad.
Take the game to us.
I want them to press us. Well done.
They are going to take the game to us at the end of the day. Because let's be honest, Leicester, what are they really playing for at the moment, apart from just the highest league finish? They're 12th in the table now, or 13th?
Well, I think. I think they, you know, if I'm a Leicester fan, I still want to end up. It's so embarrassing. Remember when we finished 8th last season? That's Ramsdale. He dealt with it in the end. Last season was so embarrassing. We finished 8th, but you know, for a long time we were around 9th, 11th.
Yeah.
I still would rather finish 8th than 9th. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's still.
It makes a difference, basically.
It's shit, but you know, my God, at least make it as high as possible. So I think they'll still be kind of, you know. Oh well done, Odegaard. They'll be chasing, you know, as many wins as they can. But it's clear that they've got an eye on the Conference League still. What was their team in that Conference League game? Let's have a little look.
It's gonna be interesting to see how they try.
O'Brien was playing in the game against.
Yeah, scored a good goal as well. Scored a banger. But it's gonna be interesting to see how they try and isolate Saka.
Well, there you go. So Barnes,
probably triple up on him like they normally do.
Daka, Tielemans and Didi all started. James Justin did too in that game against Rennes. So yeah, it tells you that this is a somewhat rotated 11.
Europe.
Yeah.
But they want trophies, Leicester. They're not a team historically known to win loads of trophies. So they won the FA Cup last year. If they do win the Conference League this year, I think
that's massive for them.
That's massive, man.
They have a Premier League, an FA Cup and a Conference League in what, 5-6 years?
Good play from Laka.
That's really good from Laka. Oh, that's nice. Well played, Bukayo.
That's what we're trying to do.
Who was that in the box? Is that Xhaka?
I think it's Turkish when we mentioned it last week. They're playing Xhaka in this attacking role. Like, as like a 10 now. What's he doing over there? He's too slow to do any sort of.
I kind of like it, you know. I think it suits him more.
What? Where like he's less likely to make a mistake? You mean?
Well, you know.
Look at that. I don't really know what he offers.
I think Xhaka can be quite. He plays off instinct, doesn't he? He can be quite rash. He'll just go kind of. He's very uncompromising the way he plays. Yeah. I'd rather he did that with another midfielder behind him, rather than him being like the last man in the middle of the park. So I think it suits him a bit better. He does have a good left foot.
Yeah, he scored a few decent free kicks for us, to be fair, but
Still not good enough though.
yeah,
No, we need.
not what we need. It's not what we need. It's a love-hate relationship with Xhaka, innit? It's Xhaka reminds me of that. You know when you're with a woman, yeah, and you know that it's like, you know that you're just comfortable. And you're thinking, you know what? Let me just stay because of comfortability. But you know, if you take a risk and actually look for someone else, you could be a lot happier. It's true though, isn't it? Let's be honest. If we had another midfielder that was a lot better than Xhaka, we would. It would do wonders for our midfield. But Xhaka, he does enough. He always does enough. You know what I mean? If he's not making a mistake, he puts in a few decent shifts. And also, you got to understand, we have a very young team. He's one of our only experienced players.
Which is dead.
I think he follows instruction well. I
think he follows instructions?
Yeah, a lot.
I think
like
he's in
him.
the team because he does exactly what Arteta asked him to do.
True, that's true. Yeah,
That's it.
Apart from discipline.
Well, yeah, but unlucky.
Right.
It's hard to teach discipline though, in a game with emotions and things
Yeah,
like that.
it's true. Sometimes
The one thing I'll give him credit for, right? I don't like the answer, but he's very honest. He basically said, "Listen, this is how I play, and I'm never going to change." So some of the
Take it or
manager,
leave
if they're
it.
willing to tolerate that, and Arteta is.
And that's why some fans do like Xhaka, because he gives that bit of intimidation to our team, where he'll take it to a player.
Yeah.
He's willing to not get bullied off the ball, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's not good enough though.
I don't like that quote. I'd rather he said, "Listen, I made mistakes and I'm trying to iron them out." But
Yeah,
you know, he says what he feels. I'll give him that. That's a nice ball.
Go on, Martinelli.
Oh,
That's it.
Touch.
Oh.
Hey.
God, man.
Okay, slipped.
Yeah, he's not protesting.
Right, strength.
Well
Nice run
done.
though.
It was onside.
That's a lovely ball from Tierney. Again, he's had a bit of criticism recently, Tierney.
I think
it's
Tierney.
just,
I think the one thing about Tierney is improved. His injury record's improved a lot. He seems very consistent now. He's not seeming to get injured.
That's a really good point, actually. I
Hey,
think
look,
that's something you
he's got
should
his
credit
arm
a player
wrapped
for,
around
but I feel like I should.
Do you know what? Do you know what I should? Because I actually class availability as a stat. I do think that if you pay money for a player, he doesn't. Like, if you pay money for a player, availability is very key. That's why players like Salah, Mane are so good, because they're always available, they're never injured. And if you have a player who's always there, you can always rely on him. It's very good. But if a player's always injured, it's like you recovered. And I know a lot of people say it's not their fault they're injured, but you don't know what their fitness is like. Injury-prone players can always
Look how many injury-prone players we've had over the years, who should have gone on to do big things for the club. I mean, Jack Wilshere, Abu Diaby.
And that's my one thing with Tierney when it comes to the captaincy, is that he definitely has all the attributes to be a captain, but his injury record was the only thing stopping me, because I'm like, cool, if he's injured every other game, we're always having to switch captain's armband.
Nice.
Take a shot.
No.
Oh, finish that! Oh!
Should be buried.
That was a
in
good save by Schmeichel.
Oh my god.
Was he
I
off?
was off. What a pass that was by Odegaard, man.
That was nice.
Didn't look off, but
Well, we'll see now, to be fair. We'll see now.
Oh, that was nice as well from Xhaka.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah,
off
he is.
just about as well. But that was beautiful vision from Odegaard.
Yeah, he should have done a bit better with that.
Yeah, he should have buried that.
Come on, good start.
But definitely take it.
Michael.
yeah, Leicester not the point, man. You did look at it. They're already wasting time. And
You know what it is. I think they should-
Leicester's
yeah,
wasting time.
definitely, you know what it is.
they already are.
Let's just
Even
drown
the way
this
he's
game
taking
out.
the free kick there, you can tell he's not in a rush.
Let's just drown this game out slowly, man. Slowly
Let
but
me just
surely.
check my gloves already. All right.
That's the thing.
I'm
when
on
you're-
laces
That's the thing,
tied.
though. When you're sitting 13th, right? I think cool. You know, it is. We've got a competition to play in. We've got a competition to play for, to actually win us something. We don't want to get humiliated.
No, I don't. But this is Leicester are a good side. They've got good players. I think they'd want to come and take the game to us.
Touch.
And they did start with a high press, to be fair.
Well played
That's it.
by Ben White.
I think they'll mix it up today, Leicester.
Yeah.
Martinelli.
I feel like we shouldn't. I feel like in Leicester, they've really surprised me this season, because a lot of people were putting them in their top 5 predictions.
What, now?
No, like at the start of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Well, I mean, they're people. There was a reason, they've been a good side.
yeah, they've been in and around the top 4 all season for the last 2-3 seasons. You know what I mean? And of course, yeah, they always do end up bottling it towards the end of the season. But ultimately throughout the year they're always in and around that top 4.
That is
What a
a
ball,
Go
good
on,
touch.
Saka. Martinelli's making that run.
Ben White and Saka have such a good understanding when it comes to that pass.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice.
Ooh, well played, Saka.
Well played. Good block.
Go on, the magical Arteta pre-assist.
Yeah.
Arteta loves that. You're just waiting for the ball. You know, I think Arteta, if you gave him a game, he'd want to play again. He's like he loves the sport, man.
You know, a lot of that goal against Watford when he obviously ran to get the ball.
Yeah.
Like obviously a lot of people just enjoyed that for his contribution, but I think he deserves immense credit for having that speed of thought and going like, right, bam, there's an opportunity.
That's corner. That's a corner, no?
It looked like it came off Albrighton.
Yeah, it's a corner.
For me, I don't think you praise that. I think that's something that comes in you. Either you're a winner or you're not. Yeah.
So that's a trait of a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
I guess that's what I mean by praising. Like it's.
Yeah, in this day and age, you got to praise it now because you know humans have been so diluted. You know, especially online and whatnot, that you give praise for things that should be the norm.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, let's do it.
Good header. Martinelli. Good
Lovely pass.
Bro.
Good start. Well done, Arsenal.
Nobody's
well done.
poor defending from Leicester though. They have.
I've got to say,
They've got Pereira and.
I don't think a team's conceded more goals from set pieces than Leicester all season.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I just saw that on screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it?
They
that's
are
correct.
horrible at the back when it comes to set pieces. Good. Well done, Parsey.
What's
Well
the
done,
Thomas
Arsenal. I know
Partey
we're on
done?
the channel.
Yeah.
That is disgraceful from
Defending,
Leicester.
they're poor defending.
That is unbelievable.
And obviously, two of their shortest players are marking Partey, who's 6'2". It
No
makes
one
sense.
on the post. No one following Partey. No one defending the near post
No one
area
getting close to
anyway.
him. No one getting close to him either. He just had a lot of space. He had
Oh my
two
God! If
people
you're a
in
Leicester
and
fan,
around.
you're tearing your hair out.
Yeah, that's poor. But you know what it is? You know when Partey scores, it feels special. You know why? Because he takes a million shots a game and never
And then he scores two with his head. He scored one against Villa as well.
Yeah, I said it last game. The only goal he scored this season is from a header. And you know what? I feel like we need to start using our tall midfielders more for those sort of aerial abilities because let's be honest, aerially we're not very good when it comes to. I think Gabriel's got a few goals from corners this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, Benjamin.
Clear it, Ramsdale. Clear it.
Ooh.
Well done.
Nice early goal though, man.
Yeah, we
happy
need
with
that. We need that.
Come on.
Come on now, Arsenal. Top finish.
Have a little look at what the comment section is saying about it. They all enjoy it.
Yes, let us know what the comments are saying.
Just all celebrating.
Good pressing, Martin.
Someone's asked, why do you mute when we score? It's so jarring. That is a little technical issue. We'll get that sorted, guys. So yeah.
Oh, I just mistimed that.
Nah, man, Xhaka should be doing better there.
Yeah, he was a bit overhit pass.
Misjudged it.
Rogers is fuming. Look at him. He's fuming. He's thinking, brother.
Thomas Partey.
Do you think he'll keep his job, Rogers?
Yeah.
I think he'll walk at the end of the season. Actually, I
you
think he'll
think
see
so?
this out, try and give them the Conference League, leave in the Europa,
And leave, yeah.
and then just
Because he knows that the teams around him that are now in the top 4 are only going to get better. The Uniteds, the Chelseas, the Arsenal, the Tottenham, they're only going to get better now. So I think it's going to be hard for Leicester.
I know this season has been great, and I know he gets the bottle tag often. I think he deserves a big job, Brendan Rodgers. Personally, you know what?
Well, how big? I think Leicester's a very big job.
Sorry, and you're right. And no disrespect to Leicester, as disrespectful as that sounded. Leicester is a big job, and they've got really good academy, young players. They've got a good squad. They're playing European football.
Go on, Martinelli.
Ooh,
go
well
on, keep going.
Oh, he shouldn't have slowed down.
You overrun it. You're unlucky.
Who's that?
I was offside.
Oh.
Sorry,
I
what were you
think
saying?
like a Spurs or I think
Oh
people
yeah. I think he's still traumatised from the whole Rodgers era. Sorry, from the whole Liverpool era.
Yeah.
His Liverpool state wasn't that good. But to be fair, I think with how Tottenham are looking now, they probably will go get him. I think he was linked to Man United at one point.
Yeah.
He has been linked to some big sides. It's just a lot of pressure when you go to these big teams, especially like the Uniteds and the Tottenhams and stuff. You're just scrutinised at every moment.
Just get hold of the ball again, man.
Xhaka.
There you go.
There we go. It wouldn't be Xhaka if they didn't have it, would it? I mean,
15 minutes gone, 1-0 up.
it's comfortable. It's comfortable. You can't complain. You can't complain because, listen, I love this lifestyle. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the most exciting thing in the world, but listen, it's a results business. I'm happy to sit every single week, have nothing to say, and just win games. I'm happy to do that because historically with Arsenal, it's been just stress and pain. You know what I mean?
Pud says like a Spurs, but James, you said he should go to a big club. Fair point. And then Kasim says stop calling Tottenham a big team. They've won less than Leicester. Do you know what? I'll take the L on that. They Premier League, FA Cup's a good point. I just think Rodgers, when you're talking about the big six, I think he's doing a big job.
Yeah.
At some point, the traditional whatever.
Traditional big six.
Yeah.
The Super League big six.
Yeah, the Super League big six.
Oh, Rodgers is alright to me, man.
Yeah.
You know, I think...
I wouldn't take him Arsenal.
I think... The Liverpool one, the drop-off after the title challenge. Leicester, the drop-off after the last couple of years.
It goes stale for him.
Yeah,
it goes stale.
In order to excluding Tottenham from the big conversation, you have to be consistent to the point they take you in that moment of consistency. If you drop off, then no big club's going to take you off the back of a drop off.
That's the thing.
You know what I mean? So I think it'll stay at Leicester. if I'm honest.
Oh, Odegaard, that was
a bit reckless. Yeah, I think he'll stay. I think he's comfortable there, to be fair. I think he's doing the owners a good justice. He's increasing Leicester's sort of brand awareness, and as a club, they're winning trophies now. And I think you can't excuse what he's done in the last few years, getting him in and around the top 4 every season.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, a lot of people have said he's sort of bottled it when it comes to the top 4, which he has done. But for a club like Leicester, what are the expectations?
That's it. Keep going.
The overlap. Come on, Saka. Wait for the Cedric overlap. There you go.
Put that in.
There you go.
Finish that.
Oh yeah.
Shoot!
Yeah.
Shoot! Oh.
Charlie, you're kind of.
I'm sorry. Oh my God! Who took that shot?
That was Partey. What is happening?
Look at how close that was.
This is crazy. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul.
That's it.
Oh my God.
It's that goal. It's
Lacazette
giving him
that
confidence.
meant
Lacazette was poor there, and Lacazette did very poorly there.
Turney's free. That's it.
And that's what I mean about a prolific striker. A prolific striker buries that.
Okay, go on. Have another go, Partey. Go on.
He's going to shoot now.
Partey hat trick incoming.
Everyone's having a pop today.
Yeah. Actually, I want to see that Lacazette chance again, because I really think he should have took the shot off there. Let me see that.
He's a bit behind him. It's a bit behind
That is
him.
difficult. Yeah, it's difficult, to be fair. Against the run of play as well. That's a beautiful. Look at
Good
that.
attempt, mate. Getting closer and closer with them shots.
I think Arteta stuffed him in a room and gone, just practice shots for like
just keep going, mate. He said that he gets them in training.
Yeah, in training it's shooting superb, but so is mine. I don't play for Arsenal.
How big is the goal in training?
Oh, it's big.
Yeah, like, there's 5-a-side goals.
Yeah, sure, what helps when there's no keeper as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm bloody good at that.
All you've got to do is get it on target, basically, goes in.
Oh.
Is that Kolo Touré?
Yeah.
It's Kolo Touré,
Yeah, I think he's been working for Rodgers since his Celtic days, I think.
As I said, so good to see us scoring from set pieces, especially Partey, who's earned it. Martinelli and Saka will be crucial today to spread the wings wider.
Yeah.
I still see some complaints about the audio. I think they are trying to get it fixed. People, apologies about that. So hopefully soon we'll be back.
Yeah. Well done, Martin.
Come on, Martin. You know Martin, when you look at him play, he's an exceptional footballer, an exceptional footballer. Technical ability is through the roof.
I have a bias for certain players, and Odegaard's that type. You know, like Cazorla as well. That ability to. You're not just.
Look at that, man. Look at
Beautiful. Oh, finish it. Oh.
Ref.
Hold on.
Is he? He really didn't. Okay.
Overlap. Look at the overlap. Take the overlap. Look at the overlap. Look at the overlap.
Can we see a replay on that?
Yeah, hold on. Look at that, man.
Yeah.
Saka's just something else. Go on, Saka.
Hey, what?
That is
Why is that not being checked?
That is a penalty.
Why is that not being checked? I don't understand this.
I think that's a penalty.
But why is it not being checked? Why is it not being checked? I don't understand why.
You could probably say he lost the ball, didn't he? It probably, yeah. I can see why it's not
They
been
even
given.
nowhere near the ball, though, Jay. Nowhere near the ball. They literally just both of them sweeped him.
But I think it's that Saka was also nowhere near the ball. Once he got in that gap, he'd lost it.
I'll tell you what I think is. I think our players don't complain enough. They need to get up and get in the referee's face. Because I'll be honest with you, we're very quick to just get on our feet.
What do you think?
Are you still stunned that we're 1-0 up, Turkish?
I don't know what you lot are talking about right now. I'm not interested in.
Turkish is like, let's just get a goal.
What are you lot talking about?
When Saka was brought down.
Is that a
We have to see
penalty?
it again, but it is what it is, man. I'm tired of talking about refs and VAR.
It's true,
man.
he's right.
1-0 up, it is what it is, man. Every game they're making some sort of mistake.
Oui.
Yeah, it's true. There's only so much you can talk about, though, innit? It's true. You
In
got it.
all honesty, there, Saka didn't have much support from anyone. Guys running that 7-man alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
No one's getting into position.
We want them to come out to us, but Leicester don't really look that interested
Yeah,
today.
let's do that. You know what it is? Let's just keep it as it is, man.
They came for the point, they went 1-0 down early, and it doesn't seem like they have a...
It seems very comfortable, man. I'll take this all day long.
Look what Lacazette is.
Yeah, he's deep. Always plays very deep.
So deep.
So deep, man.
We need to take advantage of this, though.
He's level with Xhaka. Yeah, it takes one slip up, one error. Come on.
It's half-time, Rodgers will get them to do something different.
Good gone, Ben.
Well, they do have players to call on. That's the thing. We're not playing Leicester's best at the moment.
I was just thinking that. I was just thinking Tielemans.
I think some of their better players have been quite quiet so far. Like Maddison's been non-existent. Hasn't even gotten the ball much.
Do you know Maddison's that type of player though? Like, I think he's ultra talented. He can run a game, but he can also likewise put in an 8 out of 10 just because he's had some quality moments, whether it's the delivery or look at this. Now they're running at us. Oh my God! What a ball!
Hey!
Oh my.
Well done, Ramsdale. Well done. That was it.
Good play, Ramsdale. See again, and I was saying to the start of the game, the issues we're going to have is those over the tops. It's what cost us against Watford as well for that second goal. Like that needs to be picked up on.
So you're just messing the whole line.
So you just
up.
got skin there.
Yeah.
Good save from Ramsdale.
Good save, yeah. Came out well off his line. Kept it. Ooh.
That is a
Well
good
done.
save.
That was
actually.
going in, you know. That was going in.
Premier League stats per 90.
Wow,
Oh,
he's
for
ranked
the club. Oh,
first.
for the club.
I was going to say Jude
I was
Real
gonna
in the
say.
Premier League.
Jude Real, the best central midfielder in the Premier League.
League,
Who'd have
yeah.
thought?
Good play.
Well done,
Ooh, could have
Ramsdale.
caught that.
But whatever, it's fine. At least it was a good punt.
Yeah, I think he didn't want to risk it. There was no one around him pushing him, to be fair. Good pressing by Odegaard.
Yeah, it's good.
And that's the one thing that Odegaard does, which I really like, because you know usually 10s are quite there's this sort of stigma about 10s that are quite lazy, they're quite sort of luxury players. I think Odegaard really does take away that stigma because he works so hard.
Yeah.
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 He's got that flair of Mesut Ozil, but he actually runs.
I mean, I just think Guardiola and a lot of these City players just redefined. Like, look how hard they work.
Every single one of them, yeah.
Foden, Bernardo, whoever they are.
I think Guardiola's ways football is an anomaly that I don't think is quite. I've yet to see a team that plays.
All the working hard stuff has.
Oh, look at the back post, Tierney.
Oh no!
Well done, White.
Was that Ben White?
Well done, White. That was quality.
Okay, now go forward, push it.
Run.
We've got
Look at Xhaka trying to run up.
Oh,
To
look at Xhaka.
Martinelli, cut on his left.
Take shot.
That was really poor, Martinelli.
But again, why are we in that position in the first place? Why? I don't understand that.
Well played, Xhaka there though. Busting a gut to
get
forward.
Martinelli gets the space.
That Ben White block was key.
Mate, that was crucial.
Yeah. We're not looking.
We've got to wake up. I'll be honest, we've got to wake up.
Yeah.
We don't want to start giving them something to hold on to.
Yeah, I agree.
See, that's one thing that I think we haven't really worked on this season, especially with our centre halves. Our distribution from the back hasn't been that good from our centre backs.
Do you think?
No good. I think Ramsdale this season. Look at that.
Well done, White. What do you think of Ramsdale there?
I think he
Could
did
he have
enough.
caught
I think
it?
he did enough. I think I don't know where. Oh, that's a good block, man.
Well done.
That was massive.
Yeah, that was massive.
Yeah, I think if he gets in there, he just rifles that into the left.
Come on, Arsenal, wake up.
Go on, Cedric versus Barnes. Let's see.
Jenny says White is superb. I agree.
Come on, Cedric. See,
Well done.
they are targeting Cedric's side a lot,
Yeah, they are.
Cedric's he's getting running behind a lot so far.
Getting dragged in.
And if that's Luis Diaz, is curtains.
Yeah. Let's just get through today.
Focus on that later.
Yeah, today sets the tone for the Liverpool game.
It does,
Yeah, I
100%.
think so too.
That's why we need the 3 points.
I think I said it last week.
Nice.
That's beautiful. That is from Odegaard.
Well
Play.
done.
Come
Well
on,
done. That's
Jenny.
really nice.
Come on, they drive at him.
Well done, Martinelli.
Lovely work.
Wow, that's poor. Actually, that's poor. I see what he's trying to do there.
Yeah, that's why I said well done. I thought he
Trying
picked
to
his
connect
full
it.
back. He looked like he had the beating of him, and then the pass just isn't right.
Well played.
Nice.
What a pass.
Nice.
Oh my word.
I think Saka should have waited there for the overlap.
Went into traffic.
Especially because they all went to Saka. No one actually.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful pass from Odegaard to spread the play there.
I thought he was shooting. It's a really good feint.
Martinelli, like I said.
Oh, Partey gave. Is that
Yeah.
Is that
Partey gave
Partey?
forward again?
Wow.
Yeah. What do you think of Tierney's? Tierney. I think he slowed down a bit in that sort of overlapping
Yeah, he doesn't get
target.
forward as much.
Yeah, like I don't know why.
No, again, something Arteta answered. Said, we need him to do different things. Oh, well done. Well
Nice
done.
touch.
Oh my!
That was audacious, but yeah, it was
You
audacious.
saw that,
But
did you?
that was audacious, but you know what? Like, I didn't even say that was audacious. You need a lot of power there, man. You need to be Ronaldo to do that.
Oh god.
Worth an attempt though.
I don't
like
think Turkish bat and I. Wow. Turkey sat there just.
Oh, what happened to Gabby? Oh, what happened?
Where's the car? But what's going on?
Gabby's down, and it looks like he's holding his nose.
Well, let's see the VAR. What's happened there? Go on, show us the camera. I want to see what's going on now.
Sounds as if Ian Acho, it looks like.
Ian actually needs to sit down. What happened there?
Oh! He whacked him in the mouth.
Calm. He was just moving his hand out.
Yeah, I don't think that's anything big. I think it's a card. But I
He
don't think
did
it's
get a
red.
yellow, it looked
yeah, he got
like.
a yellow. Yeah, I think yellow's fair. Yellow's fair. It didn't seem intentional.
White looks tanned, boy.
I played football this morning. I got elbowed in the face.
Like that.
I was down for hours. No, I wasn't.
What, did you miss on the league?
No, just like with local friends.
Kick about, yeah.
I know.
Was you any good, James?
Was I?
What position do you play, James?
Midfield.
Midfield?
Kinda.
Or like that Jack Wilshere type?
Like to find where the space is.
The Italian Odegaard.
I would love to see you play.
Imagine that. Oh.
That's it. It's not go further.
You know what? That looked intentional, you know?
It's not smart.
Because he pushed him once,
That
then
looked
he's done it
intentional.
again.
That
Not
looked.
being soft, man. That is nothing.
Yeah, but bro, you know
That's
it is.
nothing.
No, it's nothing, yeah, it's
can't
not
as
dangerous.
fans moan about the game
Yeah,
going
it's true.
soft and then try and say that's a red card.
No, it's not red, but you can see it's not accidental though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but is it accidental? Gabriel trying to hold him. That's what football's about. Like,
Yeah, it's contact
football's
sport, yeah.
Contact.
I don't think it's a red, no. I think yellow's red.
I don't even think it's a yellow.
It's not a yellow, fam.
It's not even a yellow.
Well, after I saw Nicolas Pepe lean on a man and get sent off,
For a headbutt.
Oh, yeah.
I'm quite frankly happy to just take anything really.
But that's the thing, we can only base off our own personal experiences. All I want is consistency, man.
I think that's what fans find hard. It's kind of wrestling with what you think the game should be, and yeah, as you said, the way we've been. Did you see
Dealt with.
Shalaba today?
Yeah.
The penalty.
Yeah.
That what Granit Xhaka against. And I think in your ideal world, neither are penalties. There's a little bit of grabbing. There's a little bit, whatever.
Yeah, but that one I can understand. That one I think the Chalaba one because he's clear shirt pulls 2-3
Sure.
times.
Yeah, clamps him in the end.
past him.
Some people will argue in the game there's always going to be a little bit of shirt, unless you're quite literally pulling them back. There's always going to be a little bit of shirt grabbing, a little bit of something. So
No, to be fair, the Chalaba one does see. The Chalaba one was a lot more clearer than. But I think you know what it is. It's that the only reason why some of us react the way we react is not because of what the rules should be. It's that what the rules are, because it's like we get penalised for things we would expect to be penalised for as well. But I agree with you. It's either give it to both. It's either.
Come on.
Good play.
well done, Partey.
Played.
Well done, Partey.
Party's on one today, man.
Yeah.
In a good way.
It's party time.
I remember it was so funny when he went to the AFCON. He went and came back. We didn't play one game.
He what?
Do you remember? He went and came back and we didn't even play one game.
Oh yeah. In the league.
People were like, we're going to miss Partey, we're going to miss him.
Then he got sent off and missed the one game we actually needed him to.
Yeah.
Couldn't write it. That was again Odegaard. I mean, why do I speak
Too
to
much on that.
But the bit before was good.
Hasn't been a great first half. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
No.
from both
It's
teams, to be
fizzled out.
fair. I don't think it's been a very convincing half so far from Arsenal, to be fair.
But we haven't had a chance
Yeah.
in that corner.
And even that was a set piece.
Should have done better with that one where Cedric cut it to Odegaard, to Saka, to Xhaka,
Yeah.
to
Laka.
Yeah, Laka, all of them.
We've got forward quite a bit, but it's just we haven't been very clinical.
Partey has.
Contrary to what we did last week, to be fair. Last week, every chance that we'd have, it looked like we were going to score.
You got to nick it here.
As it says, can we take the time to appreciate Lacazette's ability to be a target man and drop into so many little pockets with very key distribution?
Well, no, because we want goals from our strikers.
It's yeah. I think
James, no.
I think sometimes we're in danger of overrating some of these things. What I mean is, I think Lacazette, he drops in, he links up well, but not like I hate using them down the road, but not like Harry Kane, you know, when some of the passes he plays and that kind of stuff. But you know, he's doing a very good job at the, you know, for us at the moment in that role. And I can't imagine it's easy. You two.
What is that?
Are you two messing about?
Don't they speak the same language, man?
Yeah, that's what I was, exactly what I was thinking.
Like, I was speaking English. I was speaking Portuguese.
Both called up to the Brazil squad.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, congrats to them. I'm surprised this was the run of form that got Martinelli his call up. Don't get me wrong, you know, I'm really happy for him.
What was it? Because Rafinha's injured.
No, Rafinha's in the squad.
Oh, is he?
Well, I think when I saw, yeah.
It's his first proper run though, Martinelli's, isn't it?
Yeah. I think he played in the.
To be fair, I can't remember the last time they played, so maybe I'm talking shite.
I think he. I think Martinelli has got some experience. I think he did well in the Olympics for Brazil.
Hey, well done,
Save,
Ramsdale.
Save.
What are we doing?
We've had a shit first half. I'm gonna be honest here. They come on, lad.
Yeah.
What are we doing there?
They've had 3 great chances. Save, Ramsdale.
Save, man. It wasn't a theatrical one either.
All right, Rogers, calm down.
Even he was like, wow.
He's like, wow, let's sign up Ramsdale next season,
Look at
man.
his reaction as well.
Ramsdale dancing.
I love Ramsdale.
Loving this, guys, because this has been well done.
Come on, let's make
Ramsdale.
So comfortable with his hands, man.
If he's just found, fuck me.
What?
What a pass.
Saka that's really bad. You know that ball's coming
What
up
a
from-
pass.
Yeah, it's a good pass, man. But you know when that pass is coming over from that height and that speed, hard to control that, man.
What a minute or so for Ramsdale. He's just pulled out a great save, captures the corner, and then sprays one out wide to Bukayo Saka. But I'm with Turkish. We need to wake up now.
100%.
Yeah, it's been a bit flat, to be fair. It has been a bit flat. And now I don't know what they're going to do in the second half. Are they going to put on anyone?
Well done, Cedric.
Well done. Who have they got on the bench to put on?
Oh God.
They've got a few options.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
Lookman, Tielemans.
You can ball head it.
Leicester in a half again.
Someone's asking why you're hugging the pillow. No, I love it.
It's my Arsenal merchandise, isn't it? It's like, I'm not really wearing anything Arsenal-y, so I thought, you know what? It's on my shirt.
Wear the cushion.
The truth is, it's because I'm nervous.
No, do you know what? I get fidgety.
Yeah, so
my
do I,
legs
yeah.
shake.
I'm quite
That's why I'm not.
guy.
I haven't been thirsty for like the whole half, and I keep sipping this.
Yeah,
So-
same.
Deal with it. Nice.
Is ref, you gonna? Well done.
No,
But he's not giving it.
Are you surprised?
You're a cheat. I hope you get relegated. But even though Leicester have been poor as well.
Yeah, it's not been. It's
Yeah.
really not been a game of much quality.
Here we go.
Look, of the last 5 minutes, they've had 88%
Yeah,
of
that's
the ball.
poor, yeah.
Oh no. I've got the pillow now. I'm done with.
Hero was wanted to get a second before half time now. It's probably about going in with the 1-goal lead.
Yeah.
We need to retain that ball back, man. We have to retain that ball back.
Why are they zipping it around like Barcelona? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know what
Prime
they're doing.
Barcelona, not.
What a ball! What a ball! What play, Cedric, man?
Well done, Cedric.
We need to be careful.
Hey, Liverpool have a field day if we play like this against
Yeah,
them.
100%. Even for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly. think I said it last week. If we can get 6 out of Villa, Leicester, Liverpool.
Bayern enough.
Yeah, but no, after that.
And goals helped us a lot though, man. Because if it's 0-0 and we're moving like this, it's a very different feeling to being 1-0 up.
I wonder whether part of it is because we're 1-0 up.
I don't know.
I think this team has a tendency to want to sit on what it's got.
What a ball that is! Good play, Cedric. Good play.
Play that again. We're camped in. There's a super chat from Stress. Says great save from Ramsdale, but we must appreciate the kids who create and score while our striker doesn't score and backs it up on defenders like a pole dancer while doing little flicks.
These comments are wild, ain't they?
Did he make that like a pole dancer, you know? Listen, look. Laka is Laka, innit? I think he's never going to be a 20-goal a season striker. You've just got to replace him if you want to.
I think he could. When we signed him, I think that Lacazette and maybe the first 2 seasons of Lacazette, I think we did have a 20-goal a season striker. I think he was clinical. I think his problem was that he had injuries. He was playing in a bad Arsenal team. Then Aubameyang arrived.
But he's never actually got 20 goals in the league, has he? For Arsenal in the 6-7 years.
No, I think his most might be 12.
Souls, I think the pillow's causing problems with the mic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, leave it.
We got any teddy bears?
Yeah, no, I don't. Or a pen.
I think it was rubbing against the mic.
Yeah.
Hopefully that solves it, people. I see a few people mentioning that might be the cause of the issues. If both Lookman and Tillmans are coming on in the second half, Lookman will rip Cedric apart with his pace and Tillmans will give solidity to their midfield, says JDTV.
But Harvey Barnes is up against Cedric. I think Cedric's done a good job, to be fair.
But to be fair, Harvey Barnes not very poor from Laka.
He always wants to have that physical.
That is poor.
We'll get a yellow for this. Oh no.
Okay, well, I'll never
That
take.
came from him losing the ball in a stupid position. Sorry.
Yeah, no. So I'll never take away from Laka's passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does try. He's a hard worker. And that's one thing about Arteta, which is what I think he's done since he's come in. He's really just he's taken out anyone who's not willing to work hard. He likes runners. That's why he obviously he couldn't really get along with Ozil with.
Wee.
That's another decent opportunity.
Couple minutes
Get
left
me
in the
to
first
half
half.
time.
Yeah, we need half time now. I wanted to get the second, but it doesn't look like it's happening.
Yeah, we're getting away with murder here.
Goal kick Ramsdale.
43 minutes on the clock.
He's take it into half time now. Steady along.
Honestly, I think Arteta will blast a rocket in the changing room.
They've literally had the ball in our half for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Literally, we've probably had about 10-15% possession. I think it's longer than 10 minutes.
What is it? Why are we?
Because they started getting sniffs, they started getting opportunities, and they started feeling themselves. Whereas we didn't build on the early goal.
The thing is, we're so poor on the counter attack.
Yeah.
We're
so
not
we
a
get the
counter
ball,
attacking side.
We get the ball and we're just passing it backwards.
Do you know what, I like this. Retain the ball a little bit.
Get it to Tony.
But at 1-0 it's always risky to play that sort of game. We saw United try to do it against Tottenham yesterday. At 2-1, they did the same thing where they kept containing the pressure until they got until Tottenham scored. And especially with a team like Leicester as well, if they put on Lookman, they have got goal threats. They have got players that can take it to us.
Too weak.
That's a foul.
Free kick.
That is a foul. Come on, come on.
Oh, last 45 seconds. Let's make it. Have we got any stoppage time?
Hard.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy, does he?
No.
He knows we're on the back foot.
Probably a couple minutes stoppage max.
Yeah.
If that.
Probably about
Yeah.
2 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I can't lie, I've been nervous for this one, which is a good thing for me because emotion's been out of it
Yeah, I know what you mean.
for a long while with Arsenal. Now they're starting to play for again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got lucky there.
Oh, well done, Marta, well done. That's a corner, isn't it? Oh.
Didn't
It
Partey
wasn't great
kick
from
that out?
Saka and Odegaard though.
You kind of dropped off last sort of 10-15 to be fair, but yeah, no, I get what Turkish is saying, especially
1 minute added.
like, you know when you have that feeling where you think, oh, yeah, there's something to play for now. It does really affect you, and you get proper like into it. 'Cause historically, it's just been we can be capitulating and we have nothing to play for basically, playing for that 6, 7 bait spot.
1 minute added, 30 seconds already played.
Can we get a goal?
One chance left.
Do you know
Go
what?
on,
That was
keep
good from
going.
the ref. That
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Martinelli.
if that could just drop in, that would be good.
Oh.
That's a corner.
Oh, did he keep it in?
Kept it on.
No, it's
Okay, it's the last chance now. Last chance of the half.
Is it half time? Yeah.
No, we've got 15 seconds.
Oh right.
Don't know what's going on. He gave the throw in the other way.
Is he really saying Saka got there and rather than taking a corner,
He kicked it out.
kicked it out for a Leicester throw?
What?
He probably didn't see the initial deflection on the cross.
No, maybe not. And there it is, half time.
Well done, lads. 1-0.
Half time,
I
1-0.
can't even lie.
Not been very convincing, if I'm honest.
It's hard to
We
call
haven't-
the
yeah.
game at the moment, second half. It's hard
We
to
haven't had a
say.
good
We've
half.
been lucky that we haven't
had a good
conceded this half.
It was a good goal. I think we started off well first sort of 10-12 minutes, but since then we have been on the back foot. I think last sort of 15 minutes of the first half we were just on the back foot. We had about 10% possession, which is not something that we can carry on.
Would you not make changes?
No.
No, I
Not yet,
wouldn't.
not yet, not yet.
I'll tell you what, if we start the second half, first 5 minutes like we ended that last 15, I'll make a change 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Usually you want to wait 55, 60 minutes, give 10, 15, but if they start the way they've ended this half, then you can't let it carry on for much longer.
What, an offensive change or defensive
Emma
change?
Smith-Rowe, Pepe, and probably Emma Smith-Rowe.
Who would you take off?
Listen, I don't know. We're 1-0 up. We're 1-0 up, so
It's hard, right? Because
it's difficult to...
we've been a little uninspiring since the probably 20th minute onwards. But we've got the goal. I think we're right not to be chasing Leicester all over the place. I think we're right to be semi-cautious. But people think you either part the pass or you play tiki-taka football. In between, there's, you're still attacking, but maybe not committing quite as many players forward, or maybe not pressing quite as high. I think Arsenal have retreated far too much in the last 10 minutes. I think defensively, they've had chances, but White and Gabriel and Ramsey, I think, have stepped in to kind of, make sure it doesn't really go the whole hog. So there's things to like about that performance. But, generally you expect Arsenal to be on the front foot for most of that half, and I don't think we were.
We're getting outplayed right now, shocking first half, lacking creativity, bringing Pepe for Martinelli. It's been a pretty controlled half, says War Games.
I think obviously Leicester haven't caused us too much problems.
And that's what I think.
But I think I agree with Turkish by the sort of 60th minute. If it's still how we are playing now, we need to make an offensive change. Either bringing Smith-Rowe on the left, or bringing Pepe on the left.
A lot of the chat saying Smith-Rowe for Martinelli as well as another option.
I've been
That's
disappointed
what
with
I would do.
Martinelli in the final third today.
Yeah, I don't think he's been.
Yeah, he's been.
He's had a poor
He
game
hasn't
so
taken
far.
his time with the chances he's had, which is not massive chances, but there's been a couple moments he's been running a bit of space there. He just lazily cuts in and tries a shot, which has been blocked each and every time or cross. Sancho, Mahrez, or Sané, which do you prefer? Mahrez is the winner out of the lot, and he's the one that's transitioned from Leicester to City and he's still integral as well.
Yeah.
You'd have to have him, but three quality players in their own right. Sancho's bottom of that list though. Sané's above him.
few of the comments are saying Laka out as well. He's no threat. What did you make of Lacazette?
So for example, that cutback, right? So Cedric overlapped Saka, cut it back to Lacazette. I'm looking at Lacazette and I'm kind of thinking, well, it's slightly behind you, and he's kind of done what he can do to try and put it on a plate for Saka. But then I still find myself wanting more from him in that position. I never thought when Cedric overlapped that I wasn't thinking, oh, right ball and Lacazette will bury this. And he's done it at times. He scored against Southampton with it was a cut back and he buried it. That was a good goal. But we don't see enough of it from Lacazette. But he does, wins a few fouls. He's dropping in. He's linking up, and we were mentioning earlier how deep he gets. But this is what we're gonna. There's no other options really, unless you want to play Martinelli up front. I think this is what we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to take his flaws with his benefits, Lacazette, for the rest of the season. It's as simple as that. What do you think? I mean, like that half, for example. Did he look a goal threat? Absolutely not. But I don't think he had a bad half.
Yeah, exactly. He was more dropping back a bit deeper as well.
It's tough. What do you think?
Yeah, with Lacazette, he was more dropping back a bit deeper. But
he's always going to do that. I just think if you're not going to score goals as a striker, just working hard and dropping deep and all that isn't always enough.
Exactly.
When you're in the final third, like he did against Watford, he's getting the right passes, he's getting assists. I think he's had 7 assists in his last 9 Premier League games or something like that. So that's all part of it too. Just you've got to have final third contribution. I think he's had enough of that. Today it's lacked it. I think the team, as the game went on, saw half time coming closer and closer, wanted to retreat more and more, maybe didn't feel like chasing Leicester was the way to go. And they kind of just, I think, as I said, they were just happy to see it out and go again second half, I think. But it is disappointing because, again, since the 25th minute, I can't really think of much we've done.
What do you think that team talk will be at half time? What do you think Arteta will be instructing for the second half?
I mean, I don't think the instructions will change. I think he'll just get maybe not angry with them. I think he'll get into them. I don't think it'll be about changing instruction or plans or tactics. I think it'll just be about waking them up and saying, listen, guys, on another day, Leicester show a bit more quality and maybe have a goal or two. I mean, we're just looking at the Partey goal. I mean, that I've got to say, it was a good start from Arsenal. Goal comes in the 11th minute, 20 minutes in. I think we're feeling pretty comfortable, thinking we might get another. But it's a good header from Partey, and it's twice he's now popped up in the near post this season and found the back of the net. And he hit the crossbar, didn't he, after?
Yeah, he did.
This is the Lacazette
Shots
chance
getting better and better.
we're talking about.
All right, well, let's hand over to Turkish.
Couple super chats here as well. One mentioning what you said, Soz. Most Leicester's attacks have come on Cedric's area. It's concerning.
Yeah.
And we've got another one here from Touch of Awesome saying Smith Rowe on for Laka, use him in the same role.
Yeah, I think they have attacked that side a lot. I think it's not been one of Cedric's better games over the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks. But I think what we need to do is try and isolate them now, and we need to try and get on the front foot. We can't just sit back and let them pressure us. Because we may be able to contain it, but there's always a chance of getting that one goal which could sort of take us off the rails. But I think definitely Leicester haven't caused us too many problems. I think the problems they have caused have been through that side. We do have to be quite careful of those over the tops. Even this chance here, brilliant save.
Do you think it's all on Cedric though? Because I haven't seen Saka help him much today. I can't.
Yeah, Saka hasn't really had the best of halves. He hasn't tracked back a lot. If I'm honest, he's been quite isolated there on the right.
It's like he's been made our outlet and he hugged the halfway line. Anytime we get the ball, we're looking for you. And that leaves the gap between him and Cedric wide, whereas Martinelli keeps on dropping, helping Tierney out.
Yeah.
And that space between them is smaller.
It's small, yeah. And again, I think that's the issue we're going to have at the moment. I think, especially if they do bring on Lookman, who's going to cause us a few problems, I think Saka does have to drop back a little bit. But again, let's see what happens. I think I'm going to be interested to see what the substitutions are going to be from Arteta if it does stay like this by the 65th minute. Is he going to try and contain the pressure? Will he put someone on? But yeah.
We have a super chat about the sound issues as well. Hopefully now they are all fixed. We've all changed up mics, so apologies for the inconvenience in that first half. Hopefully the second half's a lot better. Let us know. Laka's new role is a Firmino-like role. Accept it. Well, I think we've accepted that, but you know, at the same time, he doesn't offer exactly what Firmino brings, and we don't have.
He's definitely not Firmino.
We don't have Salah and Mane to bag 20 goals off the back of Firmino's work up top. So it's very, you know, you're right. It's a Firmino-like role, but this is not a Firmino-like team.
Exactly. I think
Firmino's
role
in there.
It's also, I hear the Firmino one used a lot as an example. I think you said it spot on. It's a Firmino-like role, but he's not a Firmino-like player. Like he's not a silky on the ball. He's not got that bit of kind of flair, and he's not as good in the air, which you wouldn't think. Yeah, Firmino's really good in the air. What I do think he's got, you know, before everyone says that I'm here slating our number 9, what Lacazette has got is unbelievable work rate. Firmino's got that too, but I mean in terms of like, he puts his body about a lot. He wins a lot of fouls. He's got that kind of, we always use the word shithousery. Do you remember the penalty he won against Villa? When he just stuck a leg out, and he knew he wasn't gonna end up with the ball, but stuck a leg out just to nick it, wins a penalty. And I think he's got that in him, and I think he's a real leader. So there's a lot. Lacazette brings a lot. Don't get me wrong, but you know the Firmino example for me doesn't quite work. I think he's more comparable to like what Ivan Toney does. But again, I think Toney does it a little bit better. He drops in, looks after the ball, plays the pass.
Stature as well. It's a different build.
Different build.
Well, exactly.
Got that aerial ability as well.
Shress says, for God's sake, when will Mikel play Martinelli as a striker? Laka's a waste. Martinelli's getting wasted on the wing. Play Pepe instead, but we'll get founded in Nketiah.
That's a bit harsh, ain't it?
Harsh.
Would you put Pepe in that number 9 role?
I personally wouldn't. I don't think he's got the attributes to do it in the Premier League.
I want to see Martinelli there before I see Pepe. If I'm honest.
I'd give Martinelli a good go there before, and even Martinelli, I'm not really sure about him in the 9. But I think ultimately we need the striker in the summer. That's what the main goal is. I don't want to hear about this. Put Martinelli there, or let's try this. We haven't got time to try, especially if we're going to get top 4. We can't be going into a Champions League game with Lacazette up front. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna work. And I feel like we need to improve on that front. I think our biggest summer signing has to be that striker spot, even before the midfielder.
We spent a lot of time talking about Lacazette at half-time, but he's not been the reason why this half
he's not a problem.
I think the midfield is strong.
Yeah.
So, like, Partey's had individually a good game, very good game, actually.
Really good.
But between him, Odegaard, Partey, they're not really grabbing it and just saying, you know, come on, let's run this and start to play in their half again. And that, I don't know whether that's because I look at them, I'm like, well, no one's having a bad game. Odegaard's done some nice things. Xhaka's done what Xhaka does. Partey, I think, has been very good. So I don't know what it is. That's why I wonder whether sometimes the instruction is to just keep it safe. And
I think when Xhaka plays the position he's playing last few games, there's space in the middle. It's just the teams we've played recently haven't taken advantage or haven't been very good. This time round, I think Leicester didn't start the game well, but slowly but surely they found space in the middle. They realised Cedric's a bit isolated on that right. It's not like they attacked the right from the get-go. They grew into the game and then they realised this is the way to go about it. So there's things, you know, there's a couple of things that we need to change up, but probably wait about 10 minutes into the second half to see how it.
I think we'll see Smith Rowe come on early.
I'd say by the 60th, I think we should make an offensive change, especially if it's still 1-0, because we need to try and close the game out. We need to try and get that second to really sort of put the pressure on Leicester to maybe come back and get a consolation. But at sort of 1-0, it is always going to be sort of nervous because, especially knowing Leicester, they've got goal scorers. They can get a goal out of nowhere. And we can't afford to take the game into the 70th, 80th minute at 1-0. It's just not going to be able to do it.
Naval says Emile Smith-Rowe for Xhaka, and that's what I was thinking. Yeah, Emile Smith-Rowe for Xhaka. Considering Xhaka's playing a position that Emile Smith-Rowe can do better, it depends what you want. Do you want to protect what you've got now, Mikel, or do you want to potentially pick them off because they've seemed to find something in the game? I'd probably go Emile Smith-Rowe, Xhaka. That'd probably be best.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
But then obviously you run risk that...
Yeah, that they could run all over us.
That's the, you know... The $1 million question.
I don't think we'll make a change unless something drastically wrong happens in the kind of opening 10 minutes. I think he'll try and stick with it as much as possible. I think we might see Xhaka stop getting us forward as much, maybe play a little bit closer to Partey. Yeah. That's the other thing. You know, sometimes you can make changes in game. You know, in this current. For a long time, we saw Xhaka drop into the back three and Tierney would bomb on.
Yeah.
So he might just think, you know what, they're not really doing too much down Tierney's side. Let's let him loose a little bit. Marte can come inside and Xhaka can just cover that area. So maybe they'll do something like that instead. But we'll see.
We will.
As we're being reminded, it's Liverpool on Wednesday. So this is, you know.
Like I said, this sets the tone, you know, and by that I mean the points. You get 3 points, you can go into that Liverpool game, chest out, give your all, and, you know, I'll take a point from it.
See Smith Rowe.
But we don't take 3 points from this game. I'm looking at 3 points against Liverpool being the minimum. I know that sounds mad, and it is mad to say, but that's how the league is this season. You drop points in a couple of games in a row, you know, you could find yourself back to 7th, 8th, quicker than you was 4th, 5th.
Especially how tight the top 4 races this season. Even teams like sort of West Ham and Wolves are creeping up.
Both of one. West Ham Wolves won today, Chelsea won today, United won yesterday. Obviously Tottenham lost against United.
But all of those 4 teams that have won are in and around
the
sort
conversation.
Of top 4 and then the conversation. So you've always got some sort of competition, regardless of who loses or who wins. So we've got to take it one game at a time. I think, as I said, it's going to be difficult on Wednesday, but I think this sets the tone. We need to try and get 3 points here and then focus on what happens Wednesday.
Yeah.
Big half.
It's a big half coming up.
Has Arteta made many half-time substitutions before? I'm not saying he's going to do it today, but I'm just wondering.
Not really. He normally makes late substitutions.
Early on in his Arsenal career, I think he did make a couple, but yeah. He tends to wait a bit.
You know, when he took off Tavares.
Do you know what we always benefited from was in Project Restart, do you remember they did the breaks every 22 minutes, I think? They'd do a water break. And it was almost like a mini half-time, quarter time, whatever you want to call it. Arteta, I think, used to really benefit from that, getting the team in and just being like, right, wake back up, go again. So now he's had his moment to, you know, have his say.
Yeah, someone said Ramsdale saved us. He definitely kept
Did you even see Brendan Rodgers' reaction when he made that save as well? Even he was like,
wow.
It was a very good save.
Come on, lads, early go in the second half and we're good.
All eyes on Partey at the minute.
I'm assuming there's been no changes made on Leicester's side so far.
Yeah, true. That's one to look out for as well.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to give him another run around for about 10-20.
Yankee with a comment says, we acting like we're losing by 1. I mean, have we been maybe a little too pessimistic about that first half, do you think?
No, obviously it's nerves at the end of the day, man.
It is nerves,
people stop watching what other people. Just relax, man. What the hell's wrong with people?
What? It's just that.
If you're nervous, you're gonna, 1-0 up. You're not playing the best. We're happy we're 1-0 up, but you're gonna,
I can then turn around and say,
what do you want man to do? Knee slide in the middle of the whole place at half time? Like, what do you want from me?
I can turn around and say, well, you're acting like we're winning 3-4-0. Do you know what I mean? Is that listen, 1-0 is never. I think if you know football and you know how the way the results business works, 1-0 is never comfortable.
Nice.
Well done.
1-0 is never comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
And obviously, we're just looking at how we could sort of improve in the second half as well. So
and when it's 1-0, man, you could be 1-0 up, breezing, just battering them, and then someone just pops it in the top corner and it's 1-0. I was I don't often watch rugby, but my friend had the Six Nations on, and I was thinking they have to do so much work to get points. Like you know, like in football, like look at set piece goal.
Poor half, but we get 1-0 up from a set piece. Yeah.
And I know there's kind of penalty takes. I mean, if you want to get a try in rugby, you got to work for it.
How long's a rugby game?
80 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Joey here says, I wonder if every time Ty goes to the market and gets ready to pay, he shouts, "Where's the card?" Because he can't find his card. Don't get into this now, man.
You know Ricardo Pereira is like he wants to fight. Like I don't understand this. Like what's wrong with
White just looked at the referee like, I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what's wrong with this guy.
That was quite funny.
It's like the short guy in front of you just shouting.
That's quite a distance we're...
Oh, I see what you were trying to do there, to be fair.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Didn't work, but we got it back.
Well done, Tierney. I know it's a... Go on!
No.
I know it's a small thing, but I like the way Tierney looked after the ball there.
No, he didn't rush.
Didn't rush, took a touch, went into some space.
Good ball as well.
Yeah. He did that in the first half at one point as well. And I kind of associate Tierney with get it out. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't take any chances. Sunday League, just clear it. Do you know what I mean? He does have that in him, but no, looking after it well.
Nice.
Oh, that's poor from Xhaka.
Don't want no silly yellow cards now.
Yeah, just one of those. So there's a poll up, guys. Vote in the comments. Sorry, did you mention the poll? I was watching it. No. Who's going to be the next sub? Pepe, Nketiah, Smith Rowe, or Holding? Holding.
Go defensive.
Yeah, Arteta's done that a couple of times, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I hadn't even thought that he might do that.
That'd be a late one, if anything.
Imagine.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that. No.
Half time, back five.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh god. Strap in. Be a long half. Well done, White.
James' score prediction's currently the one that's standing.
That went off.
You did, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think he's given it.
And now it's definitely off.
Is that Dewsbury Hall?
That's our throw-in. Yeah. This guy meant to be young.
Well, like, I think he's like 21, 22.
Oh.
Why? How old does he look to
Let
you?
me see.
not, yeah. Not 21.
23. So
Okay,
it's
fair
actually
enough.
not that young at
Fair
all.
enough. But you know when you see a new name, you just think, is it one from the academy or
Well, I mean,
Not new,
yeah, I think he was on loan. I think last season. I
newish?
think.
James says Havertz is a baller. What's a goal? I haven't had a chance to see Havertz's goal yet.
Not. That was a good goal. It was a really good goal.
His goal against who they played last? Norwich.
Yeah.
That was a finish as well.
It was. I think it was Kovacic pinged it like beyond the Newcastle defence and just like one touch with his left foot and then poking the net. Like just.
Final few minutes as well, isn't it?
It's just that's what I know. He's not lived up to a £72 million price tag, but well, actually he's won in the Champions League. So what am I talking about? But just that bit of quality, of like you know why they paid the money.
Leicester playing around the back.
Well done, White again.
First five hasn't really said much, really.
What happened there?
I don't even know what happened.
Playing a bit of
But you can bet there'll be a bloody inquest into it. Shouldn't have been a red card. The ball's
but he was
flying
over the
out.
line.
He's-
Nice.
Well played by the
Martin.
guys.
That's it. Well done.
well
Nice.
done.
Keep going, lads. Oh,
Nice.
Laka.
Come on.
Saka.
Oh!
Where is it?
Back in. Oh! That was a good attempt, though.
Need a better connection.
Well done.
Come
well
on.
Done. Good for that was great from Martinelli. Good to see that. Able to beat his man, get to the touchline. Odegaard's having some more fun now. Well done.
Come on, let's. Oh, no.
Overhit.
Up the tempo. I agree with that.
Apparently it was a Jorginho assist. I thought so. Then someone told me it was Kovacic.
Yeah, I think it was me who said it Kovacic. I thought
Was
it was
it
him.
you?
Yeah, I thought it was
I'm
like
blaming
him.
you.
That was nice from Martinelli there. More of that.
Oh, Martinelli was running in as well. Come on, Arsenal.
Closest we've come since we scored, isn't it?
Yep.
It was a long time ago now, though.
Yeah.
Leicester haven't really done anything in this first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No.
See, there's nerves in the room. This is I can tell when people
I'm
are
nervous.
Everyone's just quiet,
I
ain't
can
they?
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I remember when I was doing the streams for the AFCON, I was like shouting and screaming all the time. I didn't really care, but you know when it's Arsenal, it's so difficult because it's just.
Yeah. When you're a neutral fan,
Yeah,
the
when you're a
energy's just
neutral,
so
yeah,
different.
when
You're
you're
a
a
bit more
neutral,
relaxed.
you're just like you can
Whereas
take
games like
the
this,
mick, you can just do that. When it's like
you're
when it's
just so
Arsenal, you're like.
tense.
Especially when you got something to play for as well.
Mons Beats asked a good question about that Xhaka handball there. Just ask, why is he doing it? And it's a good point because if it's gone out, then you want Leicester to have to go chase the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all you're really potentially risking is... Listen, I don't ever want to see... Oh, my God, Ramsdale. So I don't ever want to see that be given, but, yeah, still best not to tempt fate.
Listen, that's the sort of player he is, and he's never going to change. Yeah.
Take it or leave it, mate.
Nice.
Well played, ref will have that.
Ref.
Listen, don't be rude about Cesc Fabregas. Okay?
Oh my God. I have to talk to Robbie about you, man.
Oh, Granit Fabregas.
Good position though. Get Gabriel and White up there.
Granit Xhaka?
Oh, bro. Have we got any replacements for this guy here? I can sub him off quickly. And you got full time to do later.
I do. Yeah.
You're gonna write some notes or something.
Trying to think of other Arsenal greats that I can.
James Justin.
Oh.
Getting a little word from Brendan.
BD says, we hate United, but Ronaldo's hat-trick made me happy. Well, if they're gonna beat one team, it better be Tottenham.
Yeah, agreed. Right, come on, another set piece. Keep it ugly.
On.
Oh,
Come on. Go on, Partey.
Thomas Partey's
fancy
ready,
second
mate.
Oh,
That could have been. Oh!
Yeah.
oh, the line or
Off the
handball.
line, mate.
Oh!
Who hit that?
They're claiming a handball.
Hold on.
I think they might have a
Let's
point.
check it. Let's check it.
I was waiting for goal line technology to stop the whole game, but it didn't.
Leicester are so bad at set pieces. Yeah, they're still claiming.
Is it going to be checked?
Must be.
Yeah.
VAR's checking it.
Is that Soyuncu? His hand is... Did it touch his hand? Yeah, it did. Who's that headed
I don't
it?
think it touches his hand.
Is that Partey again?
A little, it's like a flick
did
off
touch
the,
his hand, it did
flick
touch
off
his
the
hand.
fingertips. See it?
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
see
he
the
touched
hand
it. He
movement
touched
as
it. He
well.
touched it. He touched it. Oh yeah, he
Partey,
touched it.
he's
A
touched
That is
it.
That's
definitely
a penalty.
He's
That's a
touched it.
clear penalty. If that's not given now.
Let's not take away from why Partey didn't head this.
Yes,
to the back
yes,
of
it
the
was
net,
going that
for
way. It
God's
went
sake.
that
Yeah.
way.
The guy's handball actually moved it more onto the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah.
What are you doing, Thomas?
Seems she's like, I've got you,
He's
man.
found a new way of scoring goals.
That should be a penalty. Yeah, that should be a penalty. And really, why just hand up there?
Oh, but can I
Exactly.
just say, it should be a penalty for the sheer fact he's even done it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know
Like
what
the
he's-
fact he's even waved his hand to try and clear.
that could make it.
Yeah, come on, it's clear.
That could make it a
Ref
red
is
card.
clear.
If that is not given as a penalty now, I'm literally gonna go mad. I'm not even joking.
I've got to say,
Why are you still checking? It touched his hand.
now they're checking.
They've checked it about 20 times.
It was like in that
Can
moment.
that wasn't even the handball I saw.
That moment doesn't look like Soyuncu actually put out his hand on purpose, but there it does look like he done it
Yeah.
on purpose.
Regardless,
The guy's
his hand's
gone.
out. His hand's not in an unnatural position. He is-
Exactly. It's fully extended.
Jai says,
So
big up
he's-
Turkish. I
Rest
hope you have a
time.
nice video ready for Tobes. Well, let's get the job done
Yeah.
against Leicester now, and then we'll worry about videos after.
Come on. This has to be given as a penalty now. Come on.
I thought that was a handball in the
Depends.
initial
Has to be
cross.
depends.
from
This guy might
Odegaard.
not see the contact though. It
It
took
depends
us
what angle
about
they
3
show
times
him.
to see it. And if he thinks Soyuncu done it on purpose, it could be a red card.
Oh yeah.
Because,
Oh yeah. That's why we have you.
yeah,
Clear penalty.
that analysis.
Yeah.
That's a clear penalty, man.
Oh.
They don't want to give it, says Peter.
I know they don't want to give it. They don't want to give it because it's Arsenal. Of course they don't want to give it.
Skullfuggery in the
I'm
building
looking
says
forward. So go on.
he has a nice video for Tobes. Don't you worry.
Has he
That's
given
news
it?
to me as well.
Penalty.
Penalty.
He's giving it.
Yes, come on.
That was the
Penalty.
most sophisticated
guys.
penalty celebration.
Then
Penalty.
10 minutes later,
Don't mind if
I
I do.
know. Look
Yeah.
how long it's taken them to
Superb.
10.
But
What's he giving? Yellow, red?
I've got to say, you got to think.
Any
that-
cards? Yellow card as
of course
well.
the
So
yellow.
is it? There's no double jeopardy. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
Who knows, man?
And they're showing it.
It's a penalty,
That's
clear
yeah.
penalty.
Complete. Come on.
That's interesting.
I thought they stopped that.
Whether it's accidental
I think it's
or
up
it's
to the
intentional,
clubs.
even if it's accidental or intentional, his arm is in an unnatural position.
Do you know at
Yeah,
Watford
exactly.
they didn't show a single one of the Arsenal goals on the screen? I don't think they did. There was one I remember. I was trying to
What,
rewatch
in the stadium?
Yeah, in the stadium.
some of
There was a
them do
couple.
that.
Yeah, but the Watford goals, oh, they played on repeat.
Oh, come on, Lacazette.
Did he miss his last?
2-0.
West Ham.
Yes.
Did he?
Thank you, Lacazette. Just no messing about.
I think we know his favourite side.
Hopefully Schmeichel don't.
Come on, Laka. That, you know, I mean, how long did that take, by the way? 4 minutes, maybe?
About 4 or 5 minutes, man.
Yeah.
I look forward to added time. They're just going to announce a third half of football. Oh my God.
Come on, Lacazette.
Come on, man. Just bury this.
Come on.
Yes!
Come on! Well played, Laka.
What a pen!
Good penalty, man.
Oh,
Wait, what
What's
is it?
Schmeichel complaining about?
What? What's the...
Woo.
What's he moaning about? Yes!
That one,
come on.
I think one of the Arsenal players was in the box.
Oh,
I
no.
think he might be saying that Lacazette stopped. But it doesn't seem like referee cares. It's
Yeah,
done.
but when's that
It's
ever-
done. It's done. Oh, the ref's walking away.
Yeah, he didn't care. Come on, what a goal! Come on. Come on, Laka, man.
Well done, well done, well
Lacazette.
done.
That's what I mean. See, all you can do is do your business, man. Do you know what I mean?
2-0. Let's finish
Exactly.
this off
Stay
now, man.
focused,
Let's
mate.
finish this
So,
off.
no
Who
encroachment.
was in the
yeah?
box?
Yeah, Saka
Saka ran in.
encroached. They're going to disalallow it.
What? What is
Saka.
that?
Look, before he got to the ball.
Saka encroached.
No, I don't think they will.
They'll disallow it.
Nah, come on, man.
I don't even think they're looking at it.
It's a top penalty as well, you know.
He get a retake, but
That's a clear penalty, though.
Yeah, I don't think they're looking at it.
Yeah, I don't even think VAR even looking at it, to be fair.
Are they looking at it?
I hope not. I really hope not.
Even that handball, we didn't even protest.
Oh, yeah.
But even that handball, we didn't even protest it that much. The clearest handball I've ever seen, but it wasn't even
For
protested by the
Premier
Arsenal.
I think there was, to be fair. I think
Yeah,
I saw Odegaard
yeah,
and
but not
Gabriel.
enough, though, not enough.
They're all asking for it. So we're 15 minutes into the second half. We played about 3 minutes of football.
Yeah. James Justin's back.
Yeah, he's been back for
he's been out
couple
for a
weeks now, I think.
while.
2-0 up, though. Early goal first half, early goal second half. We'll have it.
Come on.
The fourth official.
Well done, lads.
The fourth official will announce 22 minutes added time after the final whistle. Oh, come on.
This should be ours now, man.
Well done. I really thought they were going to disallow that. I thought they were making a point of disallowing encroachment much more often. But
They have here and there.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, here and there.
Yeah.
Listen,
what
we'll
they
take
do.
that one.
Consistency is a problem, man.
I'm with you. I think you could argue that another ref might give a red for that, but
Yeah.
There you go, come on.
Nice.
that
Oh,
was lovely.
Saka.
That
did
was lovely. Come on.
Oh, unlucky.
Bit greedy there from...
That wasn't great. I've got to say that was
He
really
did it in the first half as well. He had 2 opportunities where sort of Cedric was overlapping. but
well
he
done,
chose-
Gabby.
chose not to pass to him.
That is what I love seeing from Gabriel.
Basic, just do it. Get the job done. Sometimes he passes it straight to the other team.
Yeah. Do you see? I don't know if you watched the bench cam. Oh, that's not foul. Okay. Did you see the bench cam for the Watford game? That Arsenal uploaded when we scored the second goal. Obviously, Gabriel gave the ball away, but Saka won it back. Yeah, Arteta went mental.
What, Gabriel?
Yeah, pulled Gabriel and Odegaard over, and we was just like screaming, and everyone was celebrating. He was
Yeah,
like,
that's good
"You
though.
did come."
That's good though.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. Because Gabriel tweeted something weird like, you know, I've got to keep, you know, doing what I do or something. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, clearly he felt he wasn't too happy with his performance.
Which is good.
Yeah, this is all good
You need
stuff.
accountability. What do we do about changes now? Hold tight for another 10 minutes, 7
Yeah,
minutes?
I'd say, I wouldn't say, because look, one thing we have to understand now is we've got a game on Wednesday, so we need players rested. So I would probably either save Smith Rowe and for Wednesday if he's going to play. If not, I'd probably take off.
Smith will probably need about 20 minutes today though,
Yeah,
because he hasn't played in a few weeks now.
I'd probably leave him to the 90th minute and then get them to play the 20 minutes at a time.
Dame's still thinking about that. The time
took ages. It took ages. The thing is, right, we got the benefit of seeing at least that they're going to VAR. We've seen it. Imagine being in the ground.
Yeah, it's the worst. Oh,
Well, at least the rest being consistent.
Cedric caught life there.
I don't think that was a foul, you know.
Yeah, but most refs would give that.
Oh, Rennie says, big up AFTV crew from St. Lucia.
Big up everyone in St. Lucia.
Yeah, we got everyone
Big
tuning
up.
in all
Around
over.
the world. I love it.
I know.
2-0 up.
Well done.
Well played.
Oh,
Nice.
well done. Oh,
Nice.
That's it.
we're back.
Nice, let's
Keep
go.
it going, keep it flowing.
Use that pace.
Look at Partey though.
Come on. Come on.
They'll kick it straight into someone.
Oh, Saka better than that.
He's done that a few times today.
Do
hasn't
you know what? He's had a poor game.
I would take him
if
off.
we're being really
I
honest.
really would take him off. I'd take him off. I think he might need some rest.
Oh.
Don't. No. Look on the right hand side.
Not 30 seconds after I said we were back.
Oh,
well
Ramsdale
done.
to the rescue.
Yeah, Pepe, I think Pepe for Saka might be
Yeah,
on first change.
I would look at that.
Or Smith Rowe and then put Marte on the right.
JDTV says, great goal from Lacazette. Strange that Rodgers brought on Ndidi to hold the midfield instead of bringing on Tielemans to get Leicester back in the game.
Yeah, it's a strange
Yeah, that
substitution
is
to be fair.
interesting.
Maybe he thought they was creating enough as it is. Like towards the end of that first half, they
Yeah.
had a few chances, but that second goal really. What, one shot? What's that, one shot all game?
What's that, sorry?
What was that?
Oh, I didn't. I was watching us trying to play out the back.
One shot, none on target. That feels like they're got problems.
You are right. Partey did get away with that header, didn't he?
Yeah.
You know,
Right in front of the goal.
he's got to bury
That
it.
guy's, the ball's going this way.
We're all going, it's a pen. Listen, it was a bloody good chance.
Oh, great.
What we're seeing in the whole.
We wasn't
Well,
cheering.
Tierney covered, Gabriel with the original slide
need
tackle.
to be careful with
both,
that.
both did really well. That's good as well.
Gets in.
Well done, both of you.
played,
Well
Tierney.
done, well done, well done.
Oz here with the super chat says, how far can
Tierney.
Arsenal go next season with another strong window? Champions League football will take a quality 25-man squad to reach the knockout stage without compromising the league. We need a striker.
What was the question, sorry?
How far can Arsenal go next season with another strong window?
It depends on who we buy. It depends on where we finish ultimately.
Ideally, off the back of this season, you want to be comfortably in top 4 come January next season. That's probably the next step up in progress.
Yeah.
When you hear Haaland's and Man City, the deal is close. It's hard to predict when you can challenge for the league. The way Man City have it under wraps at the moment.
Oh yeah, I think
And a great team in Liverpool's only managed to win it once off them in 5-6 years.
You're right, they've been great.
It's hard to say.
I think we're years from challenging for the league anyway with or without Haaland, but I think definitely I agree with Turkish stabilising a top 4 finish. We become like maybe the new Chelsea where a top 4 finish is given. That's what our next sort of progress should be.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we also have to learn how to, like you mentioned, to juggle multiple competitions. That's probably the next step. Comfortably top 4 come next January in all competitions, and not just trying to win all competitions. You know, having some real hope and belief behind it.
Yeah.
Like I said, the league might be far off, but knockout competition, tournament football, it's anyone's.
A bit of the player now.
Still nervous. I'm still very nervous.
I'm more alright now. Now it's 2-0. I'm easy. This Arsenal team this new look Arsenal team hasn't crumbled like the ones in the past.
That's a reason to touch the wood.
But I should be able, you're right, but I should be able to say that confidently.
100.
You know.
This is, we speak as fans, and I get all superstitious or whatever. A neutral should be watching this and going, "Cool, well, 3 points to Arsenal.
Yeah.
They don't concede that many. Might be one here, 3 points in the bag." But I just, this club have scarred me.
Yeah. No,
I've had 4-0 up at Newcastle, and we drew. Do you know what that does to a young boy?
It traumatizes you.
Honestly,
that match was so crazy.
I've never trusted ever again. In or out of football.
Harvey says what Saka's trying is smart, but it's at the wrong times. And JD says Odegaard's been mostly playing right wing today and much more effective than Saka. Needs to bring on Pepe and Smith Rowe for Martinelli. Tavares a shout for Tierney too.
Yeah, I think Tierney's done really well today. I think it's been his best performance since they came back from Dubai.
Yeah.
But yeah, potentially.
He's been very good today. Very, very good. He's kept the ball well. Been very patient. Very structured with his passes.
Coming up to the 70-minute mark.
Yeah.
I don't want to see if Leicester made. How many changes Leicester made?
2.
2 in total. They're going to need to do something.
Would you let Smith Rowe get a run out from now?
Yeah, with Smith Rowe 10-15 minutes because he hasn't played in a little while.
Do you know the other reason that Smith Rowe's got that bit of drive about him?
Yeah.
Like he'll beat a couple, he'll win a few fouls. He's a big guy as well. He's quite stocky, Smith Rowe.
And he's hungry for
Yeah.
goals now.
Yeah.
Now he's had a taste of it.
Yeah, I think.
You can see when he's playing, he's got that eye for a goal.
Eye for a goal, yeah.
That hunger.
That's 2 flailing arms from Iheanacho.
Is he on a yellow?
Seems like Arteta's not really. I don't think he wants to make any substitutions. I think we'll probably make the first one by about 85th minute, probably.
75 minutes, I reckon.
Nah, you lot can't still be nervous like this, man. 2-0 up, man. You lot need to relax now, chill out.
I don't know
comfort
why I'm
zone
nervous,
a
you
bit.
know. It's because it's Leicester.
4-0.
If
Newcastle.
I'm saying this, yeah, and I'm one of the most pessimistic fans you'll find out there, surely you guys are blessed now.
Nah.
I will say.
This ain't a Jamie Vardy Leicester side. I'm sorry, 2-0 up. Yeah, the
I
job
will
is
say
done.
I'm much more encouraged by this half, mainly because we've kept Leicester away from our goal.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas
Nice.
Partey,
Come on.
you are wonderful.
That was shit. Super just saying, who are your top 5 youngsters in the league currently?
Oh, I love this conversation, let me tell you.
Saka number
They were
1.
having it out
I'll
on
tell you,
DR
I got-
Sports yesterday.
I'll
about-
tell you my top 5 youngsters.
But let's define youngsters.
Yeah, 21 and under.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Alright.
There's no other definition.
By Arteta.
Saka, Smith Rowe. How old is Phil Foden?
No, I would say Saka, Saka, and Saka. No. Honestly, I'll tell you my personal sort of 5. I would say.
Or should we do 24? Well, what's the PFA young thing? Is it 23 and under?
Yeah, but 23 is
Something like that. I
difficult.
thought you were going to say
It is.
23
Should we go
players.
22?
23. Some players like 23 got over 100 games, man.
Let's
Yeah,
go
that's
22 and under.
Yeah.
Well, Well, let's go 21 for. Oh.
You're joking.
Nice.
Oh. I'll go 21. I'll
Ramsdale.
put Saka in no order. Saka, Foden, Smith Rowe, Martinelli.
How was
I,
Trent?
li-
What about,
I,
is
I,
it
I think Brozier's
Curtis?
class. I think
Brozier.
Brozier, Gallagher, class
Gallagher.
players.
Elise.
Elise, great shout. Great shout.
Elise is a top player.
Fafana's probably in there, but he hasn't.
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah,
injured.
but
How was
injuries
Trent?
hindered him.
Trent's
I think
still young.
I think
23,
he's
23.
only
Fair enough.
23.
23. Even Odegaard's 23 now.
Havertz is what, 22? Havertz
Yeah.
is probably in there as well.
Havertz.
Mount, 23, 22,
Mount.
23.
Yeah, but I'm not counting these guys that as youngsters. I'm
That
sorry.
look like
Yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
kind of
I-
with you. 21 is kind of the.
21. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not counting Mount and.
I don't like how the PFA is like 23, and that's a bit too old.
Well, I mean, you know they do the. Is that what you mean when they do Player of the Year and they do? Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be Rookie of the Year. It should be who's
Yeah.
not that to make their debut that season, but like has become a regular that season.
Yeah. Who's featured? Well, what youngsters featured in 20 games or more,
Yeah.
or started 20 games or
Yeah.
more, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there needs to be more criteria, but I would say Saka, Foden. In terms of 21 and under, I'd say Saka, Foden, Smith Rowe, Martinelli.
Jacob Ramsey's he's had a good season.
Jacob
Yeah,
Ramsey, the
Jacob-
Oh
Chelsea.
yeah.
This is nice from Odegaard.
Jacob Ramsey's been very good
A couple
actually.
of people said Elanga,
Elanga,
who's come in late, you know.
Elanga's been decent as well this season. Scored a Champions, his first Champions League goal.
Now, Odegaard's
They're
22
making
as well, isn't it? Or is he
in
23
actual-
now?
He's
23.
23.
23, 24, 23. Ah,
Daka's coming on for
Yeah.
Nacho.
I'd say
different problem.
you can make an argument for Chalobah.
I don't know about Chalobah, you know.
I like him.
I don't know.
How old is Reece James now? 21?
Yeah.
Another
Is he
22.
21?
young player.
Is he that young?
Reece
There's quite a few in it. There's a lot of.
Neto's a very good one.
Yeah.
Who
Go
said
on.
that? Kieran.
good. Oh.
Oh,
Neto has been decent, to be fair. Neto.
Cedric took his head off there. As White, is he giving it?
No,
He's not
ain't
giving
doing
it.
Nothing. But this guy's still out. Oh no, he's back.
How old's Tommy
Lovely
Asu? 22.
ball.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a lovely ball. Yes, well done, Martinelli.
Nice, Martinelli.
Come on,
That's it.
come on. Oh. Well done, well done, well done. Well done, Partey.
I think Partey's been man of the match so far.
I think that's a good shout.
Yeah, a goal, controlled the game, very lost the ball, a few interceptions.
But also just some lovely passes. Just when we're
Nice, nice.
Isn't it amazing when the commentator's curse goes the other way?
Yeah, but you talk about youngsters, but talk about youngsters. Talk about youngsters. We actually have most of the best youngsters in the league.
Declan Rice, how old is he? 'Cause
Nah,
he's definitely
he's like
not.
24.
It just depends what you...
24, 25, man.
A few people saying Sancho, okay, yeah.
How
I
old
guess
is
that's Man
Sancho?
United fans, but in this Premier League,
No,
he
not
hasn't-
Sancho.
he
Not
hasn't
Sancho.
I'd love
Not
to just see a
Sancho.
list of like their ages and then, yeah.
Yeah.
work it out from there.
Sancho
No.
was good yesterday though.
Yeah, yeah,
He was really good yesterday.
he's picked it up.
Yeah.
James says Saka's having a poor game for his standards. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
very
unfair
poor
to
game.
say, but
Oh,
I'd
look,
sub
we're
him for
about-
Pepe.
Is that who's that coming on?
Smith
Nketiah?
Rowe.
Oh, Smith
And
Rowe.
and the thing is, you're allowed to have a poor game as well.
I
you know
did
what
say
mean?
75th
so.
minute as well.
When
It's
you're
unbelievable against
yeah,
Watford.
when you're consistent every single week, right? It's gonna be difficult, especially at your age as well, to be able to keep it going. You know what I mean? So you're allowed to have a quiet game. These are the games that I'd want Arteta to bring on Pepe or bring on something different. But I think Arteta's looking at it at the moment.
Thomas
Yeah,
Partey.
I think
Thomas Partey. Thomas, that's all I'm going to say.
I think
Thomas Partey.
Arteta's looking at the moment thinking, you know what? We're 2-0 up. We're comfortable. Do really need to make any subs?
Well, Liverpool.
What
innit?
a pass.
That's the main thing now.
Do you think he'll go for the exact same team at Liverpool?
Possibly.
Bar Tommy Asu if he's back. And
Yeah,
even
I
then,
reckon he'll go for the same.
And even then, would he start Tommy Asu on a first game back from injury?
Probably not.
I think if Tommy Asu's fit, he plays him against Liverpool.
What, starting?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he would.
Would you?
Yeah.
From injury.
Yeah. And then I'll bring Cedric
Emil.
back for Villa.
Charlene predicted it. She said,
I know, I said on the 75th minute.
Who's coming off?
Xhaka.
Martinelli.
Oh, Martinelli, sorry. Well done, Martinelli.
I think that's a bit harsh. I think he's been better than Saka today.
I think he has,
Yeah.
but even Martinelli, I don't think he's been great. But he's done a lot more than Saka in terms of driving at defenders, getting past players.
I think Saka's looked
Come on,
busier, but
Smith-Rowe.
Martinelli's been more effective.
More
Especially
effective.
those couple
In the
of
final
times where he
third,
actually
yeah.
got in behind. I think
Especially in the final third, he's done quite well.
James McCabe agrees Partey man of the match in his opinion.
Yeah, Partey definitely.
And someone mentions that Ramsdale's only 23.
Oh yeah, Ramsdale.
Well done, well done, well
Nice,
done, well
Xhaka.
done.
Like, come on now, let's do something with
Look at
it.
him powering forward. Like prime. Oh!
Wow.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, don't mind that.
2-0, 77 minutes.
Wowzers.
Can't begrudge a guy for that.
No,
He
not
won
at
the
all.
ball,
Love to see that.
dipped forward.
Could have given it to Smith Rowe though. Could have given it to Smith Rowe.
Should we give him another nickname?
Nah, don't do it.
Oh,
Go
don't
on.
do it.
Do it on full-time reaction when I'm not there.
I'll get creative.
Peter said, Lee Judges said Arsenal should forfeit the game on Wednesday and rest for Villa. # free hit. He ain't never going to live those free hit comments down, Lee. These are the moments that great teams just focus on taking care of the ball, says James.
I think,
TAA said predictions versus Liverpool. Let's just get this one over the line first. And we'll
I
talk
think
about Liverpool.
yeah, Liverpool's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. I think ultimately, not to be too pessimistic, but I think, as I said it, 6 points next 3 games, including this one. I'll take that. The thing is, how many games have we got in hand now? From
So we'd
Well,
be
4 games.
above
About
United
4,
with
I
3 in
think.
hand. So before this game we had 4 on United. Now we'd be a point above them
Point
with-
above them, 3 games in hand,
Yeah.
or 6 points above Tottenham with a game in hand.
if we see it out.
We
or
will.
on Tottenham.
Yeah. Well, 3 points ahead of West Ham with 2 games in hand. This is off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's...
The thing is,
Right.
this games in hand thing always worries me, because I want to play them now. I just want to be on level terms, so I know every
We're
game.
going to be chalking them off. You know, today was one of them because everyone else played yesterday and before us. Then we got Wednesday against Liverpool. Then we got Villa. I think am I right? Chelsea and Spurs are still to be rescheduled.
Yeah, they haven't been scheduled yet.
Oh my god, and we have Chelsea and Spurs
Who's playing
today.
this week as well
Yeah.
in terms of the sides in and around?
Well done, Partey again.
Brighton play Tottenham the same day we have
Well
Liverpool.
played,
so-
well played, well
That's
played.
it.
That.
Where's the card?
Oh,
Where's
man.
the card?
Oh,
There's the card.
who was that? Daka. So I've
This is what I'm saying. Oh,
I've said this on streams before. I'm gonna keep saying it till the PGMOL tune into AFTV and listen to me. I think they should start handing out bookings almost based on like how much a player is being targeted. So that was that was Daka's first foul, right? But Saka's going to endure 4 or 5 of them from 4 or 5 different players, because ultimately that's he's the talisman. I think they should start giving out yellows for. Right, that's the 3rd on Saka. You're getting. Do you know what I mean?
It's a good idea, but they can't even do their own job properly at the moment.
let alone introduce
Let alone
any
add
new
in other
schemes.
things
Yeah.
and say, here, do you want to do this as well?
Yeah.
Probably F that all up as well, mate. I'm telling you, but it's a good idea. I get what you mean.
Yeah, they're probably like mistaken identity, just like big different players.
Gareth says, get through this week and I'll start believing in top 4. United also have to play Liverpool and Chelsea. And JD says, my young 11. Sanchez in goal, Spence, Fofana, Saliba and Livramento, Elliott,
Oh,
Jacob
Livramento,
Ramsey,
good
Martinelli,
Harvey
Saka,
Elliott, what a player.
Emil Smith-Rowe and Broja.
Livramento was a
Harvey
good
Elliott, I can't
shout.
be forgot about him. What a player.
Yeah, he
I was
on
mistaken
the
him for
injury as
Curtis.
well.
Curtis
I
Jones.
forgot about Livramento, you know.
Oh, go on.
Ooh, I was struck quite
It was a
hard.
nice little layoff from Smith Rowe there. Well done,
Nice.
well done, well done.
Wait, who predicted 2-0? Charlene, yeah.
Did you
Charlene
say?
predicted
Getting all
might
my
actually be
predictions
correct.
spot on so far, ain't I?
I'm not.
What did Lee predict in favour of Arsenal? 2-0,
I
innit?
can't remember. I don't even listen to you.
I think
lot.
he was 2-0.
You lot all go off on this. I need this and I want that, and I might add a one
And you
here.
just went with your 1-1s.
I just with my 1. It's all part of the ritual. I've told you.
You just play it safe, James. That's
No,
what
it's
it
not.
is.
It's a ritual thing. It's not.
Listen, people, we've got about 8 minutes left of normal time plus injury on top. Phone number going to appear on the screen shortly. Get your full-time reactions into that telephone number.
Take a shot.
Well done.
So we've got a little moment here. No, it doesn't look like a moment anymore. Maybe.
Still going. Come on, Smith Rowe.
Oh,
Backside.
Unlucky. Schmeichel save. Yeah, wait till full time. Get your full time reactions into that telephone number on the screen now, people. Like I said, at 90 minutes full time whistle, then get them in. James will be kicking off full time reaction. A few of us will be coming in and out. So make sure you guys tune in after the game.
What a chance.
That was close.
Was that a little no look from Xhaka?
Was it?
I think so. I think he gave it.
Did he?
I might be wrong. Let me know in the comments. The angle just turned, but I could have sworn he did. Yeah. Oh no, that wasn't great.
I think a 2-0 win here is good, man. A 2-0 win against Leicester is a
Innit?
very good result. Comfortable result. A much better performance from Ramsdale today than against Watford.
I mentioned Gabriel and Ramsdale.
Yeah,
I think
a lot more
great.
comfortable.
So-
A lot more comfortable in his distribution, in his handling of the ball, in his commanding area as well.
Yeah, just see it out. Oh no. Well done.
Tierney's been
Tierney
amazing
again.
today.
Nice.
Tierney and Partey have been the best. Been the two best players.
They've been good. They've been very good.
Do you think sometimes we don't give enough centre backs credit because, let's say, in a game where they auger pass,
I can't believe what I'm watching. 2010 Barcelona.
Arteta ball.
Oh my word.
I think Arteta's been on the phone I think Arteta's been on FaceTime with Guardiola for a few nights. On FaceTime in bed just discussing tactics, how to play football. Like, yeah, I mean, Arteta, he gives you that vibe of a guy like he wears a suit in bed. Like,
A suit in bed, you know. Oh, mate. I think you have some nice PJs. Which stripes?
How do you know, Charlie?
Oh, look at that pass from Partey. He's having so much fun. No, stop it. Oh my God. We signed Iniesta.
Oh, man.
That was so unfortunate. Even Lacazette knows. He knows. I was so unlucky.
Odegaard, I remember when he first joined Real Madrid, people were saying he was a wonder kid. Do you know what they were saying he's going to be worth hundreds of millions.
Arsenal, please don't do anything stupid. I've been saying some wild stuff in the last few minutes.
Look, Odegaard's created 6
my
chances
God.
this match. But that chances created stat is a bit flawed, isn't it? In terms of big chances created and chances created. I think chances created can also be sort of just getting it into the box, but it's not really a big chance, is it?
I think it's got to lead. I think it's got to lead to a
Pepe's
shot.
coming on for Saka.
Oh, does it?
I think so. I think
Well done,
yeah.
Saka.
I thought it was when he goes in.
I do think that sub should have been made about 10 minutes
10
ago.
minutes
but,
ago, yeah.
But you know,
I don't know. Saka looks like he picked up a bit of a knock there in that challenge.
As I said, the way the ball sticks to Odegaard's feet, love it. And Peter
Yeah.
says a win today and we're 2 wins away from our total last season with still 12 to play.
read that one more
Progress, baby.
time. Read that one more time.
A win today and we are 2 wins away from our total last season with 12 to play.
Looks like Nketiah might be coming on as well.
Eddie.
What do you make of Eddie Nketiah? Would you offer him a new contract this summer?
As a third choice striker, yeah.
There is a poll for man of the match.
I like. Yeah.
Go ahead and vote. I will say I think Kieran Tierney's name should be in there, but he was. I think.
What are the options on the poll?
Partey, Odegaard, White, and Martinelli.
What? No Tierney.
Yeah, speak to them.
Can we add Tierney in there as well?
I need to contact the AFTV team to find out what's happening here.
Oh, it's really
Partey-
simple.
Partey's
If you want to
my
get in
man of the
touch,
match
you
anyway.
just shout over, "Oi!" Why is Tierney not in there? Sorry about them.
Who are you guys giving it to?
Oh, well done, Pepe.
Partey
Kept
for me.
in.
Yeah, I'd say Partey 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree on that as well.
See, I think the whole team as a collective have been quite good.
They ended the poll.
What? Who put end of the poll? Was that a super chat? Well,
No,
they've taken it down.
they've ended
Oh,
it.
they're going to add in Tierney.
If you moan just enough,
Yeah.
they will change.
If you don't ask, you don't
Yeah.
get, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shrez says Odegaard has to be man of the match for me. Apart from the goal,
Not really,
Apart
no.
from the goal, this was his best Arsenal match in terms of positioning and passing. As Partey is back for us, great win.
Partey edges it, but Odegaard brilliant.
Yeah.
Well done, Cedric.
Odegaard's been brilliant for the past few games. Lacazette coming off for Eddie Nketiah. Well done, Lacazette. Nice to see him score today as well.
Well done. They've
Well
got
done,
they've got
Laka.
Tierney in the poll now. Who wants
Right,
to,
you've got more options.
who wants to tell him that White shouldn't be in there?
Oh, did they take White
joking,
out?
I'm
Well
joking,
done,
I'm joking.
Lacazette. Is White out for Tierney?
No, to be fair-
Tierney, Partey, White, and Odegaard. Oh, and White's been
Yeah,
brilliant.
to be fair,
again.
White on that challenge
Yeah,
in the first half.
Exactly.
Yeah.
White got us through a lot of that bad patch in the first half.
Because I think Leicester's best period in this whole game has been that sort of 10-15 minutes towards the end of the first half.
Yeah.
And sort of Ben White was immense in
Yeah.
those tackles and stuff.
Yeah.
Agreed. Get voting on the poll,
So
guys.
come on, just see this out. I want a clean sheet.
2-0 against Leicester City. And the league double over him, if we can see this out.
You know, I don't mind
It
Leicester.
was
You know,
2-0
I don't
at
hate
King
Leicester.
Power, weren't it?
It was, yeah.
First time since they won the league that we would have done that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Imagine we finished second to a team we beat twice,
Yeah.
and it was Leicester. That was the year we signed Czech, wasn't it?
What do you mean? At the beginning of that year or at the end of the
The
year?
beginning, so we signed Czech and then finished second.
And then we signed Xhaka and Mustafi and we haven't seen top four since.
Oh, there you go. Oh my. Oh
Get
no.
that sheet clean, get it out.
You know that last that one goal that always goes in towards the end of the game. Come on, Smith. Go on, Smith.
Keep that sheet clean.
Go on, Smith. Pace him. Oh.
Nah, should have done better there.
You just come on as well.
Yeah.
There you go. The over the top play.
That song we signed Czech, wasn't that when we were linked with Benzema the whole time? And then he posted a picture of him on a plane. Do you remember it?
Yeah,
He
I
posted
remember that.
Instagram of him on a plane. And some cryptic caption like, "You never know where life takes you" or stuff. I was like, we're signing Benzema, guys.
That's you never know where life takes you.
7 years on, he's still scoring for Madrid in the Champions League.
Alex says, wish I put a bet on 2-0, would have won it.
I should have put a bet on as well,
Oh
mate.
yeah, me too.
I thought Leicester would score, to be fair. Well, they still might, but
No Vardy, no party, as they say.
but even Vardy
Chat
this season.
shit, get banged or something like that, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no Vardy, but you know Vardy. I don't like
Isn't that what
Vardy
they say?
because Vardy's a cheat.
Oh, mate. I love it, James.
Where did that come from? Was it
One
a
of your-
t-shirt
your
or
lyric
a-
books.
What?
Or a fa-
Chat shit, get banged.
Yeah, was
Whose
that
lyric
a
is that?
Facebook
Is that
post
like-
or something?
I swear it was him and his wife or something.
Whose lyric is that?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's the motto I live my life by.
Who's the dirtiest player that's played for Arsenal?
Huh?
Who's the dirtiest player?
Odegaard
that's
got
played
man
for
of the
Arsenal?
match for Sky.
Wow.
Oh, well done, Odegaard.
Odegaard.
What's the poll saying? Give us some updates on the poll.
All right, who are we voting for as a
I'm saying
collective?
Partey.
I'm saying
I'm going to go Thomas Partey. That goal that he got,
I agree.
the other shot
So
as well. that hit the
60%
crossbar.
have voted for Thomas Partey. Odegaard is second with 28% of the votes.
Yeah.
Tierney with 8, and then White with 4. Unlucky Ben.
Unlucky Ben.
Yeah, I'll give it to
1,500 votes so far. Keep them coming, guys.
Phil says the chemistry between Odegaard and Partey has been amazing the last
Yeah.
few games. I'll add Odegaard and Saka onto that as well. I think
Yeah, I liked Odegaard and Saka in that game against Watford. I think they
it's
played
been
really
growing
well
every
then.
game, to be honest. That's part of why Saka's starting to come out a bit more as well.
Why? 'Cause of Odegaard's presence?
Odegaard's passing and moving, helping this team a lot.
Still on edge, though. Come on.
Leicester just have it in and around our box.
5 minutes added on.
Ooh.
Come on, let's see this out. Another 4 minutes to go.
Well done,
Well done,
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale. He's made some great saves today. Oh, I hope he's not hurt.
Oh, he doesn't look healthy, does
He doesn't look great
He's
at all.
blessed,
Has
he's
he got a
blessed.
stiff leg?
He's blessed.
I love Turkish.
He's all right,
Take it
man. You
back.
know, man, like, it's, I don't know. Come on, man. These are grown men. You think that's... Come on.
No, but look at
Come
how
on.
he
Just
landed.
know what he's trying to do there. Just know what he's trying to do. Don't... It's
Listen,
not... Oh,
I've got
Ramsdale,
concern
it's
for
all
the well-being of
Yeah.
our players.
We like to wrap our players up in cotton wool.
Sometimes I feel like I'm Roy Keane here, you know. The way I look at it, yeah. I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like,
look, he's
I
up,
don't know
he's fine. Turkish was right.
what's going on.
The Roy Keane of Howland.
Sorry, Ramsdale, I got you, man. Sorry about Turkish.
Look, he looks so hurt. Look, I can't believe it.
No, watch the kick.
You seen that? You know Roy Keane when I think he's doing some combined 11 or something with Carragher.
When he leaves that gigs.
Oh yeah, Carragher's I'm leaving out gigs, and Roy's like,
Really? Really?
like his
And
face
he's
is
just-
unbelievable. The amount that's been memed, I've got to say, it's iconic.
Even that last one when he's talking about... That Michael Richards is talking about something and Roy Keane's like... Childish.
Yeah. I've got to say, he's entertainment, isn't he?
Good performance, limited Leicester this half, and another 3 points on the board, says Dishan. Yeah, definitely. That end to the first half was worrying, but the way we started the second, not only the goal, but nullifying them,
No, yeah, 100%.
that was...
Yeah, we've just been a much better unit.
Look at our right side in the second half. We haven't talked about Cedric much because it got fixed.
Oh,
It got
Partey.
fixed at half time.
Nearly full time, guys. Make sure you get your videos in as well with your reaction to the game. All your videos will be appearing on the full time show, so get them into the number on the screen.
Daka and Gabriel just sitting
So
there on
I'm
the floor.
inclined not to worry about Gabriel here.
Yeah.
There we go, cool.
Right, if you're serious, Turkish will tell us.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys
Yeah.
know when to worry, man.
Yeah.
No,
You don't never watch a football game. These men are doing it against us all the time. You're going, nah, he's fine. He's fine.
get up.
Oh my God, his hip flexor.
Oh yeah, Sharon. That's when Ian Wright was saying he touched the Liverpool badge on the way down through the tunnel, and Roy Keane turned around. Childish.
Ooh. Oh, he's fine. Bloody tough falling for all of
Yeah,
them.
yeah, we need to stop now, honestly.
Oh, they go, ooh. What's that Gary Neville when?
I'm adopting Turkish mentality now, that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, they're good, man. Bit of the dark hearts has come into our team this season, and it's good because
Yeah.
you need that.
It's good to see.
Even prime Barcelona, one of the best sides you've ever witnessed in the history of football, had that dark heart.
Oh,
they were cheaters.
Busquets was
They were
the
cheaters,
most-
man.
He's trolling, fam.
Ramsdale taking his
Imagine how
time.
Ramsdale feels right now when he went from 2 relegation sides to coming into an Arsenal team. Everyone's saying that what have we done? What have we done? We've signed a poor goalkeeper, a relegation keeper.
Do you know, that's what I love about so many of these players is
Oh my God.
it is
Bit of a spill from Schmeichel.
a lot of them have had to they've had to beat the criticism.
Yes!
Full time! 2-0 to the Gunners, baby!
Come on!
Yes! That's it!
Game by game, lads. Game by
Clean
game.
sheet! 3 points
As
back.
Dave says, composure, lads, composure.
Thomas Partey getting the first goal.
Thomas
What a
Partey.
And you saw how much that goal meant to him.
Comfortable win,
well done,
comfortable win,
Celebration.
comfortable win.
Well done, team.
Play,
So
play.
proud of you.
Even I didn't think we keep a clean sheet. To be fair, I think we've done amazingly well. I
We
think.
deserve, we deserve the clean sheet, and it's been coming. A clean sheet's been coming.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned, a few of the goals we conceded recently, it's our own doing. People, phone number on the screen. Now is the time to get your videos in. Full-time whistles gone. Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. Back in top 4. Pressure back onto the rivals. We've obviously got Liverpool next, but we'll take that one on when it comes on Wednesday. Give us your reactions, people. James is starting a full-time reaction about 10 minutes after this stream ends. So make sure you guys send enough videos and footage in for that. What
I'm
we
so
saying?
happy. It's going to be like this all season, isn't it?
It's nice because, over the last few weeks, we've won and capitalised on other teams losing.
Yeah.
This time, what we mentioned, United won, Wolves won, West Ham won, Chelsea won. They've all won and we still go on and win and get the job done.
5 wins on the bounce.
Yeah. 5 wins on a bounce. And honestly, look, this is all I can ask for. Whether it's convincing or it's not convincing, I think we're shutting out games very, very well. We're defending immensely. We're creating chances. And we're getting 3 points on the board. We're taking it game by game now. And I think literally, this is all I can ask for from Arsenal. If we can get these points on the board and really push, top 4 is looking likely for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more we win the games we should be winning,
Yeah.
the more likely top 4 becomes.
It's as simple as that, United,
what more is there to say? Do you know what I mean? 3 points, like nothing to complain about.
Also, is that a 6-point lead on Spurs with the game in hand?
Yeah.
And we still got to face Spurs
Sounds
though.
nice, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
No, remember we still got to face Spurs.
I don't know
Yeah.
which one sounds better, 6-point lead on Spurs with a game in hand or a point above United with 3 games in hand. I don't know which one sounds better.
The Tottenham one sounds better for me because
Yeah,
I think
Tottenham one.
I
But
think
not after you see Man United sign Varane, Sancho and
no.
Ronaldo and it
Yeah.
was still like
United
Tottenham
are
are Tottenham. Like,
United underachieving by far, by a lot more than us, Tottenham, anyone around us. United's team, let's not be silly here, guys. United's team, man for man, should be clearly in that top 4. They went from mentioned second last season to people saying, I remember at the start of the season, people were saying, oh, Arsenal are years away from the top 4. Arsenal are, I remember Roy Keane saying Arsenal are 4 or 5 windows away from even challenging for the top 4 with his team. They're years away. But look, I think credit to Arteta. I think we've spoken a lot about the players today. Arteta set his team up brilliantly today. Made the right subs at the right time. And I think we're overachieving this season with the team that we have. Yes, we have spent money, but I think we have the youngest squad in the league. It is helping us that we are playing only once a week. But yeah, look now, we're in the 4th spot, 3 games in hand.
healthy goal difference.
Healthy goal difference.
Yeah, when was the last time
Remember
Arsenal had
our
plus
goal
14?
difference initially when we were sitting
Oh, I
down
think
in
I've
20th
looked.
place as well.
I can't, honestly.
Look, Leicester lost today, but they're still in that
Look at
that 12th
Norwich.
place.
Norwich had done that.
Mate,
Yeah, Norwich have finished.
goal difference minus
Yeah.
45.
Norwich have finished, Burnley have finished, and Watford have finished.
Is that who you think will get relegated?
Yes,
then?
definitely. Everton
We finished on plus 16 last year, goal difference.
We won the last
when
5 games.
But when you look at Chelsea, the thing is,
yeah.
when you look at Chelsea and Liverpool and Man City with like plus 45, plus 50 goal difference, you think, yeah, I mean,
Look, guys, that was. I think it's fair to say first 20 minutes in control without kind of obviously get the goal.
Yeah.
Playing all right. I think we go off the boil a little bit. By that point, I think the players are just trying to get to half time and not give them too much.
yeah.
Second half started really well, get the penalty. And what I liked was rather than doing what we did in the first half, which is just protecting what we had, we kind of defended from the front. Didn't create loads of chances, but winning the ball high up the pitch, keeping them away from our goal, play some really nice football. Really nice football.
Really
There
nice
was
football,
times,
yeah.
and especially in the middle of the park, the passing and moving, Xhaka, Partey, Odegaard. It was beautiful. They got Partey as well. Big up
Yeah,
Partey.
Partey was so good today.
He was.
Ghana's too good.
JD says Premier League are giving the man of the match to Ramsdale. Wow.
Are
Are
they?
they?
Which he did make some
He did make a very
crucial
yeah.
saves as well.
He played well. I think. Look,
Partey and
Really good
Odegaard,
save.
really.
Partey, Odegaard, Tierney, Ramsdale played well. I think Xhaka played all right as well.
Ramsdale did play really well, to be fair. A couple of corners he claimed, that big save. Yeah,
A big save, yeah. Kept us in the game, kept a clean sheet as well.
Let's wrap this up. Turkish, realistically, Wednesday, what are you expecting the result to be? What are we saying for Wednesday before we call this?
Okay, I'll be honest.
game?
I'll be honest. I'm expecting us to lose that game. That's my personal, honest opinion, because I just think I've been traumatized from facing Liverpool over the years. They played us without Mane, Salah, Fabinho, Thiago at the Emirates a few months ago and beat us with our full team. So I think it's gonna be very difficult. Look, if we can try and get a draw at a bare minimum, I'll be happy with that. But if I'm being honest, with the team that Liverpool have, they're firing at the moment. They've got the full squad, they've got the fit squad, no injuries as well. It'll be difficult for us to beat them. So I'm expecting us to lose that game.
I'll worry about it Wednesday because I'm just going to enjoy this. But I will say, we competed against City at home. I think Arsenal need to have one game this season where they take, even a draw, they take points, they do something. because against the smaller sides, we're doing the job. We look convincing. So let's.
Salah might be out as well. Didn't he come off injured in the game against Brighton?
Yeah, I
he
think
came
so.
off.
Oh yeah,
around
he did,
60,
didn't he?
70 minutes. So
Yeah. Forgot
let's see
about
what
that.
happens then. Obviously, Man City play tomorrow, Palace away, so that will either galvanise Liverpool or it will give them something to think about. Shah.
With me, it's going to be a difficult game. Come on, it's Liverpool. But, I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw from
I
them.
think we'll all take a
we all would,
draw. I think
yeah.
we'll all take
Yeah.
a point from that one. Go on to Villa, get 3 there. 7 out of 9. When you look at this week, I think that's good
Yeah,
stuff.
good.
I think that's good stuff. People, love for the love as always. There's still 8.2k in the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button before you go. Make sure you're subscribed with your notifications on. Show some love in the comment section below too. And as always, love for the love. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for full-time reaction. Tune into that, people. And if you haven't already, get your videos into that phone number on the screen now. Peace.